Hello, I'm Eagle Gardens 1 on Instagram, and this is episode 804.5. And as titled, of course, hello, I'm Eagle. It is Monday. This is a Weed Nerd World. Get my mouse up here so I can let Mr. Smiley in. Cheers, you guys. Hopefully, you guys have kicked off your week in an amazing way. I've had a pretty good day myself. Cheers, John. I think that's correct. Now I can let him in. I got that. Close this. Move this over so I get my chat out. Cheers, John. Mrs. Justin Meds. Weed Nerd DWC, otherwise known to me as Bright Babies. Cheers to you. Dank. Diggity Dank. John. Hold on, Smiley. I am very unprepared. I gotta grab my headphones. Without losing everything right here. Oh shit. Don't go to the tray.
You good? Chill.
Spill the tray.
Don't dump no trays. Don't dump no trays. No break no bongs on my
things. Can these headphones be wrapped around?
Okay, right. I don't think either.
There we go. Cheers. How you doing, brother?
Doing good, man. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right, cool.
Just still kind of feeling a little bit of the Monday, but it's all good.
It was a Monday, wasn't it? Shit.
It was. It was a good Monday, other than the normal Michigan cold weather bullshit.
80 to fucking snow in overnight. Yeah. That was awesome, waking up to snow on the window and shit. Ooh, fuck out of here.
Why does it like it's okay and somehow, because it's like, oh, you live in Michigan. It's like, I don't know, dating, somebody that's
way to point out the obvious there, Chief.
Yeah. Well, you knew I was like that when you met me. Yeah, I don't know. I do have a love-hate relationship with the Michigan weather. It is a beautiful state, though. I'll give it that.
I love it though. The ground basically said to fuck off to the snow, and it's not accumulated at all. It's just like, yeah, fuck you. We're done. So we're melting you, and you're not accumulating on anything. So that was a good sign.
I stopped in my local Walmart, and then I came out, and it was literally a fucking blizzard out there. I mean, I couldn't even see the cars in the parking lot. It's how bad it was coming down at one point. I'm like,
cheers,
cheers, brother. Luckily, like you said, it did not stick, but glad for that. How's your day, brother?
Not bad. Little AI graphics there. It's not quite showing it all there, but it looks like a guy's got a tent on as a hat, and his whole head's in it. That's pretty cool. When you're just seeing kind of the glasses there and kind of the mylar from the tent.
It's
pretty cool. But I get my graphics up there.
It was made by AI?
Yeah, well, I pumped that like you can, like there's an AI thing where you just put text in and it'll pump out graphics based on your text. But you can also feed it a picture and tell it to base it on that, and you can decide like a lot or a little or you know what I mean, like average influence or whatever. And so I just picked some random pick and gave it a few comments there.
So is it really you that created it, or AI that created it?
What's that?
Is that really you that created it using AI?
Oh no, like it's mostly AI. I put a few words in, I pumped in a picture that's, potentially copyrighted there. It looks nothing like the original, but you can tell that it's kind of influenced by it. Yeah. It's I've done a lot of logos. My Weedner logo was made by AI. I combined a few different AI renders and pumped out that logo there. Looks kind of weird, freaky. I think I have it here.
I get sidetracked somehow. I'm rolling this joint. I need to focus. Focus.
Yeah, that one. So that's my original logo. It's so small you can't see it nowhere, on YouTube and stuff. But it's kind of like a freaky looking dude there in the middle of the leaf. He looks like a weed nerd.
Can't you just resize it for a thumbnail and then use it
Yeah, I gotta shrink it so it fits for a zoom there. But
cool.
That's my old one there. It's a little more plain Jane. Buffy made it for me there. I did the switch. But yeah, man, smoking that Sky Stomper, the one I posted on IG there. Holy shit, man. The kush is coming out of it now.
Yeah.
Because, you know what I mean? It wasn't done curing yet. So now it's starting to taste more cushy too. I got that orange, I got the diesel, and now I got that kush base there. It's like, oh my God, I have to slap myself there. It's like, this is real. I'm not dreaming. Like I'm not kidding. It's really good. So glad I kept it going. So yeah, man. But it's a little different, eh? I think. Or no, sorry, that was the sundial, I think. The sundial I got was a little different than the one you got online. Right? I think it was a tester pack or something like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you would find them out as testers.
Yeah. It's even better when I saw the tester, because I saw the online strains and I thought that's what I had. You know what I mean? Then I looked at my pack, I'm like, oh, wait a minute. That's that one crossed with a new one, right?
Yeah,
it's a newer strain, I guess.
Sundial's kind of unique one for sure. Because I used there was a mail I had from the Sunset Impressions #7. I ran a boy and a girl to make F2s of that, and then I had a boy from the F2 that hit the sky high, basically. That makes sense, man. On the Sundial. Because I know the name's like real weird. It's all super long and shit.
Yeah, you got a lot of them, I guess. Oh, what's going on? You guys still hear me? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I hear you.
I got my compression on. I couldn't hear you. There we go. A little better.
Tripping me out with the whole like tunnel vision. I keep finding myself deeply staring into the.
Yes, that.
You trying to hypnotize us?
Weed nerd. I'm like staring into it.
It's an endless nugs there, kind of falling into an endless tub of nugs.
Well, if you had to be hypnotized by something, why not be it endless nugs, right?
Oh, yeah. Exactly. Somebody in chat agrees with me. They're like staring at the E.
Find out my shit.
Bringing you in. Let's see if I could find one that's not animated there. Yeah, I like my freaky one there. I like the freaky glasses. See, it's like he's got mirrors on the glasses. That's weird.
There it is.
Yeah, there's a lot going on there.
It's trippy, man. AI there just pumps out shit you wouldn't even think of thinking. You know what I mean?
It's kind of crazy, like, to think that AI can, like, what is that, the deep fakes or whatever? Like, they can fucking, like, the AI could make a video so good imitating somebody that it would fucking, you could publish it everywhere, like the president saying some shit that he never said, right? Like, but it was.
Well, that one I was using.
Yeah, like right now, how many people actually see the president talk? It's all through cameras, right? Like, so all of a sudden they lock everything down, and then
you never know.
Yeah, nobody sees the president, and then AI just makes this fucking deep fake video of the president saying whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? And then
It'd be good for
nobody knows
5
the
minutes.
difference. Yeah, nobody would
Well,
know the difference.
Brandon, he doesn't have to go to the podium anymore.
Right.
So isn't me even right now, anyways.
Yeah,
right, exactly. Like
he's barely
it's
there.
a trip to think, though, isn't it? Right, like everything that inputs us is through a screen. Like we never, I've never seen the president, but I've seen plenty of videos of him or whatever, But
Like they do it for movies and
how much of
CGI,
that
but it's
input
not
is
live.
actual? You know what I mean? What of that is reality? What of it's not?
Oh, that's the thing. You can't tell. Like they're that good now. You know what I mean? With the movies, they can do it. I mean, it takes a month to make a scene, right? But this could do it potentially live. It's generating it as you go. They're on the fly, which is a little trippy. Cheers, Ken.
Oh, Keenan.
What up? I had to change my shirt before I got on because Eagle stole it before I could wear it for the rest of the day.
You guys have
Was it the same one?
today?
He does. He really does.
You got to show it now. Do you really got to have it?
No, I really do.
Oh, it's the WEedNerdWorld one.
Oh, it's got WEedNerdWorld on it?
Oh, that's special.
No.
Cool.
Oh, snap. It would have been
What the
close.
shit, dude?
Yeah, it's a bit of red in it though, I think.
That's pretty dead on. Other than the WEedNerdWorld.
Yeah, it's funny.
You do embroidery now.
How's everybody doing?
Good.
Good. Yeah, that AI there, it had like presets for like Elon Musk, Donald Trump. There's a few different characters where you could render this was beyond that graphic picture thing. It was more like rendering like a cartoon episode or something. Like it would create a story. You put a paragraph, Elon Musk growing weed in a greenhouse in Kentucky, and then it would make a cartoon, kind of representation of that story and graphically represent it. It was wild. So I made Elon standing in a bunch of weed fields, Trump too.
As far as like the whole idea AI could end civilization too, like what would AI be without humans though? You know what I'm saying? Like what would this fucking
A self-replicating.
AI becomes, self-aware or whatever that is, and then so it's like its own conscious being inside the circuits of this computer, right? Like,
it needs arms and legs,
what would it
right?
be able to do without us, though? Like, I mean, why would it?
Boston Dynamics, bro. I see those videos there, and I feel, oh boy, I cringe because they're the ones that are gonna, you know what I mean? They're the arms and legs. All the tanks, all the planes, everything that's got a computer in it that could be potentially Wi-Fi accessible. Skynet, you know what I mean? Terminator, I remember the movie, man.
No, I get it, but even like
Battlestar Galactica, bro, 70s.
What does the computer want to do? Like, what's it gonna do? Like
it's gonna turn on us.
Yeah, but I guess the questions he's pouring after it conquers us. What's its point after that? What's the purpose after?
No, well, that's the thing is, why would it do it?
Right. It has. I mean,
and the argument in the movies is we're
right?
the problem. We're like a cancer where they got to be exterminated, right? Because we're gonna fuck the planet or something. So they got to save the planet from us. Is the big idea that they push, because we're like a cancer on this planet, right? We're the worst thing since sliced bread. That was a good thing, apparently. But yeah.
So I'd like to point out that Boston Dynamics is nothing related to General Dynamics, which is a defense contractor. Boston Dynamics is like its own like robotics like thing and everything. So
that's the dogs, right?
Yeah, they do the dogs, and they've like contracted them out to like say like NYPD, but like honestly, like dude, like people are gonna steal those things, rather than those things catch people,
Bro, they do ECU fucking wipes on bikes to wipe the memory on the bike that to be able to give it full throttle and give it full horsepower. You're gonna do that to those dogs, man. Program it, take all the the safe functions out there. Go get me some money. It's like that could be bad. It's it's the bad people putting it in bad hands, and then all the technology that sounds great is gonna turn on us. You know what I mean?
Well, what's going to end up happening is that the person that manages that robotic dog, like they're going to know enough to think that they're dangerous, and they're going to put a card swipe, one of those things that can steal people's like credit card information for the robot dog as it walks past everybody in the subway.
No shit. I
Yeah,
mean,
I remember.
Wi-Fi passwords, you name it, they're just scoping the whole city. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, they can
Street
rob
by
every.
street. Scary thought. It never sleeps. It doesn't get tired. It doesn't, you know what I mean?
Constantly
It doesn't
mining
complain.
credit cards.
Not today. No, no, it's out there, man. It will not stop until you are dead. Yeah.
Right, and I get it
a good
too.
move.
Like, what to create, it's going to advance itself, and the thought is that it can learn so fast, right? So, what was Elon saying? Like in a week, that thing would,
Exponential, exactly.
yeah, it would educate. It would have like knowledge 20,000 years, scholarship years of like human time.
Oh, that's it.
The
You can't
knowledge and
even imagine
understanding it
that.
would have within like a week or whatever. So within a month, it's going to be like, in the knowledge basis that AI would have would be beyond us by like 100,000 years. So like that doesn't even make sense, right? Like it's like, huh? You know, like
It's
look at
mind
what we've
bending.
done in like 1,000 years. Like we've built planes and shit like that. Like
We did all that in 100. You know what I mean?
yeah, like this thing's
So
gonna have 100,000 years of learning, or even 20,000 years. Like
I
that's
could do that in a millisecond. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
Just did 1,000,000 years worth of
in
work
one
and
day.
figured out how to protein fold.
What's
It's
that?
coming.
Cheers, Ryan.
AI's learned how to fold proteins and shit, and it's like it
Oh,
would have
yeah.
taken the scientists like 1,000,000 years,
Oh, man, that's
a
another
very long
thing.
time.
It could create its own life. Think about that. Like it could figure out DNA and say, yeah, I can make something better. Right?
I don't know if
Well,
I
we're
mean,
doing
well,
that
yeah.
already with CRISPR.
it's godlike powers there. Like it's
CRISPR's already mixing DNA. You can change eye color and all kinds of good shit now with CRISPR.
we already got the genome mapped, right? So it's just a matter of it figuring something different.
Now they need to map the brain so that they can figure out how the brain has such like capacity for information and storage, so that like computers can utilize it.
Oh shit. We'd be USB sticks.
Yeah, if it decides that
That's a
it
scary
doesn't need
thought.
humans around anymore, we won't be around anymore.
Shit. They almost had it with the Terminator, man. Or with the oh shit. I'm blanking out there. I'm squirreling out.
Skynet?
Matrix. We weren't batteries, we were storage devices.
Well, we are just living in a simulation, so
And we provide power. How many BTUs?
What's your evidence
I
though?
mean, it could run on solar. I mean, if it wanted to stay alive, I mean, it could delete humans rather quickly.
Yeah, we
If
darken the
if it were actually
skies. So
sentient.
they lived off us, right? Another movie.
It doesn't need us to survive. There's plenty of
No, that's what I mean.
compute.
That was the thing in the Matrix, is that we darkened the skies because we knew they'd live forever with solar. So we blackened the skies to kill off the machine. So they used us as a power source, put us in chambers, used the power of the body, the heat, all of the BTUs, and powered themselves with our bodies. That's what the Matrix is. That's pretty damn freaky.
A lot of the
That's like-
scientists are saying,
liquefy the human.
that the singularity is coming, like within 10 years, maybe even within our lifetimes for sure, almost. But when it does happen, and when that day comes, you'll know it, because like within like even a week, we could have exponential discoveries. If we're, it's all right now, it's the alignment problem is what they call it, which is to get the AI's
That's because it's above our
values
pay
aligned
grade.
with ours.
Right? Like they're creating something that's going to be above all human knowledge or intellect or whatever, or it's going to be able to get there. It's not going to be that, but it's going to get to that
Well, not only that, but it can think
quickly.
1,000,000 times faster than us, so it can do
Exactly.
a million years of human.
So it's going to do what we do, but it's going to do it way faster. You know what I mean,
yeah, it's going to be just like
But we
they
only
say
know what we
exponential.
know how to do, right? So it's gonna get smart to the point where it's gonna figure out things that we will never figure out, or it'll take us 100,000 years to figure out. You know what I mean? They'll do it in a
Well, it
week.
already has. I mean, it can teach itself any game you give it. I mean, they've even got, there's just robots that can learn soccer. And I mean, it's like,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
just one thing though. But the human brain though, man, like it's powerful, man. There's a lot going on there. You know what I mean?
well, I mean, the AI could just make its own brains. It could make it could
Well, I mean
bypass
that
what's
power
wrong with
that
the human
it'll
brain and make one even more powerful with stem cells and
Yeah,
or
that's the
however
other
else.
thing, right? Though, is the computational power. Those quantum computers. Once they get into that field, because right now our physical computers that we use are every day there, and they got these big, massive, like Google factories of computers there for all their algorithm searches and all that.
They've got
Well,
30 of
all
them across
that
the country.
it's still not all that great. It's not all that much compared to
But wait,
what
wait
like
until it
our
solves
brains do, right?
the cold fusion or whatever.
Well, that's because they're getting into the quantum computing. And that's a whole other ballgame. Using living tissue as
Mushroom computers.
yeah, it's fucking getting crazy. Yeah. So that's where they're gonna start to get towards where the brain is at. Like the GPU in your PC though, that's a step towards, the brain there.
Well, they're using neural networks in a lot of the new AIs too,
For
where
bit crunching there. Bitcoin crunching. People using like eight video game cards in a PC. They're just crunching Bitcoin. It's like, man, imagine
as a
playing a
video
game
card.
with
Then
that thing.
they made them for video games and stuff, but they do so much more.
No, exactly. They have the power to do what it needs to be done for that. Multitask on a crazy level.
Excuse me.
So we just had a cop that got shot and killed on duty here during a domestic.
Oh, shit.
Wonder if that was nationwide news at all or not.
No, I don't watch it.
I don't
I'd
either.
hear about it the next day type thing there from some other
I
place.
don't watch propaganda machines.
No.
Holy there is, I mean, you want to see a lot of fucking police in one spot. They had like the motorcade or something like that today where they paraded his body around for everyone. And
Oh yeah, cops will show up from
I mean, there were
everywhere.
thousands of cop cars from every damn near every city in the state and undercovers. And yeah, it's
standard.
And it was because it was just a little town. It was like a town of 50 people that it happened in. And I'm in the nearest big town of 2,000 people.
It's probably more cops than the population. You know what I mean? Like a big showing.
What do you guys think of the ass backwards show schedule tonight?
I like it. A wiener before the show. It's like that's cool.
Yeah, I thought I was like reading it backwards. I was like, am I being dyslexic right now?
That's a first, I think, right?
It is.
Nice.
It is. It was weird because he kind of chose the Monday, and he's like, "Well, it doesn't matter. Is that one of your bigger days?" And I'm like, no. I thought to myself, I could swing it, and that it would be a good lead up too. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's worth the shot anyway.
That's true. You got to go to 420 there.
Yeah,
potentially.
I don't think he will. So yeah, but you never know. You never know. So actually, I have a lot of respect for the guest that's tonight's guest, Matt Abel. He was he's actually been doing cannabis law for a very long time, but he was actually very influential in getting cannabis legal here in Michigan, not just like recreational legal, but back in 2008, he actually helped write the legislature that went, before everybody for the vote. He's been very influential in Michigan cannabis for a very long time and has saved my ass once So it's going to be good to have him on, hear his story. Hopefully we can get as much as possible from him, but I'm looking forward to it.
Me too, man. I'm trying to coffee up there. Stay awake.
I'm glad that you guys coming, hanging out in the weed nerd world prior. It is a little weird, but I'm digging it.
I seen it. Cheers, man.
Good morning.
Cheers.
Oh, it's green in there, eh? Or is it just it looks green?
Yeah, that is.
So many plants in there.
Yeah, well, just this
Yeah.
one.
Harvest time.
It's just that one.
Nice. That must be smelling nice in there.
Well, that Tim McBride guy, he can talk. I'll tell you what, he'll last till 420.
Right on. What, you sent me that link again, and all it said was Gmail. Just gmail.com. When I clicked it, it just took me to Google.
It's because I couldn't use the @ symbol because my screen was fucked up on my phone.
Right on.
Mobiles.
Yeah, I'll give it to you again here.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, I was just talking to him on the phone. I was just he just wanted to know a little bit about you and the show and everything. And next thing I know, 2 hours later, I finally got off the phone with him.
Those are awesome conversations usually.
I mean, it was an awesome phone call, but
All right. Looking forward to linking up with him. That's a nice big fat bud there.
Sure is. Hang on.
What are we looking at in the spotlight?
I'll give you a proper and turn my camera around how to do this. Yeah, this is the starberry from Greener Seeds.
Look at that.
Damn.
Yeah, it looks like strawberries, bro.
She's pretty.
Like
Yeah,
literally.
it's pretty. I've had a little test and nug from a lower. This little, or I say little, this section here was just what was above my canopy. I've still got all the canopy level left to pull off. You just got like.
Yeah. It's like little red nuggies in there, eh? It's cool, man.
That's gorgeous. I see.
It is.
Very nice work. What's it smell like? It's grapefruity, citrusy, sort of with a. I like to say it's a few of those strains have all got this sort of. I can't describe it, like a dish soapy. It's a sour, cakey, sweet. It's weird, and I can't really describe it, but it's nice. Yeah,
That's nice looking for sure.
Dish soap, huh? Right, it's definitely fruity, for sure. Like antibacterial dish soap? No, it's more like a like a Dawn dish soap. Okay. Just something you a mild.
Yeah, soft. Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's sort of like it takes away from that when you get a citrusy strain like Tangy or something like that, it becomes a little bit just samey, but with the soapiness of this
that goes along with it, it just makes it not that you don't get sick of the tanginess or the
A little
shit.
creamier, kind of.
It's like a nice
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I would say. Creamy.
My cherries are like that. They're those cherry crosses I got from Kyle or from Pure Breeding. He called it pie crust, which is a good name for that kind of sweet, you know. I don't know. It's like a cream. You know what I mean? Weird.
I think it's because it's got the cross on it is anti-mold strain cross Skittles, or their version of Skittles, which is it's got gelato in it. So I would imagine that's where the cakiness is coming from, and the fruity red berry side is coming from the anti-mold strain, which is renowned for being red berries sort of terps.
I heard a doorbell. Did someone come back in?
Kenna came back.
Oh, okay.
What you eating there?
Just some quick sweet and sour chicken. So I got off work after you went live. So I was just like, I just need to go grab some dinner. Yeah, I went to work at I don't know, like 7:45 this morning. Long ass Monday.
Fingers rolling in as well. Yeah, that's some beautiful thick buds. They look rock hard there. I seen it as well.
Yeah, they are solid. They're proper dense. Pretty much everything. I don't grow fluffy shit anymore. You know, you learn. There's a process. Certain things you can, you know. I swear by the sprouted corn tea. I use one of them halfway through flowering towards the end, 3/4 of the way through flowering, and that ensures denseness. I picked that up from what we call it when I was learning to do the organic soil and living soil with watching Mendo Dope Boys when they done the tour with Minnesota Nice, and he went on about the popcorn tea, and I've been using it ever since then.
Nice. I know some of them are a little, airier sometimes, just in the structure, the way they, bud up there. Like a haze, right?
Yeah, I tend not to grow hazes. I don't really like them.
So there's no nut.
That's old. That's old. Not
But they're good
though.
though. They taste good. They just don't look too good.
Yeah, well, no, I don't know.
Maybe the older.
Each to their own.
I grew an amnesia haze there, and it was pretty spiky, pretty thin, pretty airy.
That's an exception as far as amnesia. It's unique. It's different from all the rest of them.
It's a good cross there, I guess. Pure haze.
What's up, Green Fingers?
Here's Green Fingers.
What about?
So Lorianne in chat is saying, are you saying you make a tea out of popcorn? And it's the seed sprout tea, Lorianne.
Yeah, sprouted popcorn or sprouted popcorn, yeah.
So you sprout the popcorn seeds when they get the little tail, grind them up, mix it with water.
Yeah, stick it in the magic bullet and fucking just add it to nutrients.
Have you added any other nutrients?
Not into my nutrients.
Oh.
If I make it, I'll probably add a little bacteria or something like that at the same time. For a bit of fucking barley as I'm I'll do a little top dress of some malted barley, sprout popcorn tea with some sort of like amino acids with some trichoderma and bacillus subtilis in it, some amino acids. Just give it that little boost. And the popcorn, I suppose, is just supplying food for the microorganisms. You know, that's essentially what I'm feeding, and I'm just putting a bunch of microorganisms in with it as well at the same time. That's something I do every fortnight, though. Roughly, I do it.
There's gonna be a lot of hormone in the seed too. The germinated seed, I imagine, carry a lot of hormone.
Gibberellin, and there's a bunch of them, but I might have a line on some of a local hemp farmer here had couldn't keep pollen out of his 2-acre little plot he had, so he's got like a whole shit ton of flower that's got seeded to hell, and he was talking about just he was gonna burn it or he was gonna go bury it out in the backyard. And I was like, screw that, man, I want it. I said, I don't care if I got to make compost out of it, but I said if it's got a lot of seeds, I said I want to make seed sprout tea with that.
You can get oil out of seed, can't you?
You can do all sorts of stuff with it, but
cold press.
I'd like to make some seed sprout tea with it.
Microgreens.
Yeah. Sprout them like he does there with the popcorn and use them as
the radical pops out.
Yeah. Mush
it
all
list of enzymes too that are in
I did it with rye seed last year. I made a bunch of it.
I use all my rice wash. If I ever cook rice, you know, whatever I rinse my water with, instead of doing a lactobacillus or whatever, doing a lab culture with it, I'm more inclined just to throw it in my water. Use it as my water, and I find that's brilliant. That is just rice water wash.
brilliant.
Nothing else, I might just ferment it, just put it in straight water. I love making cannabis ferment.
So when you're fermenting rice, is the type of rice important? Do you want to concentrate more on like a long grain, dark rice?
My theory is that the more variety, you know, you don't have to just use rice. You know, when you're getting these lactobacillus or bacillus, you can get them off any sort of grains. So I use pearl barley sometimes to you know, and if you mix them all together, you just increase in different, you know, certain bacillus or whatever, certain strains live on certain organisms or plants and seeds and whatever. So the more diversity you have, the better. So yeah, you know, do malt. If you really want to get fucking really geeky with it, yeah, I would just use multigrains, things like lentils, all sorts of stuff, and just wash it and rinse it off and just use the water from that.
Anything but white rice, I would think. White rice bleached. Or just
white rice is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depends if you're getting kinky with it or not.
Just use dechlorinated water. You know, that's the key part, is to make sure you're not using chlorinated water. I use this when I brew my teas or whatever. I'm using reverse osmosis. Or if I really want to get funny about it, I'll distill the reverse osmosis. You know, I don't really think it make much difference, but
no, they always look nice, man. It'd be a great word.
Because that oxygenate day.
Do you aerate it, ICD? Do you aerate the seeds?
Yeah, not for long though. I don't. I'm not one of these sort of like leave it overnight or whatever or a whole day. That can be risky. You know, I don't want to chance getting anything bad brewing. So, or there's certain things like if you want to do alfalfa, if you go brew it for too long, it becomes a herbicide. So you don't really want to do them sort of things. And there's other sort of. So I'm more inclined to think, well, whatever's growing, if you've got aeration in your soil and everything else, it's still brewing it, or it's still doing whatever it's doing inside, just slower. You know. So I'm fine with just that's like a lot of stuff. I'm fine with just throwing it on the top and that'll get in there eventually. I don't have to work it in or anything. I'm quite happy to just leave it sitting on the top there and just throw some leaves on top. I don't go as far as scratching it in. But that's me. I'm just lazy, and I'm pretty sure that nature just does everything anyway. If you just leave it alone, it'll just.
Your work's proving the point, my friend. Definitely some beautiful fat nugs there.
Yeah, this is what my best round so far in this situation. I suppose I'm still playing with it. I still haven't dialed in. I've been fucking about with this living soil system for about 3 years now. And I've put scrog nets over it and stuff. And yeah, that was I think 2 runs ago. I put a scrog net on, and now that weren't for me. Is I'm more inclined with just sort of like I like easy, like feed it once in veg, feed it once in flour, that sort of thing. Mostly water, apart from the micro teas and stuff. Yeah, I geek out on certain things, and I like to experiment. And like I say, I'm not dialed in my room. I'm still playing. I think I'm getting there. I'm getting there with it. So once I get something that fits my room, I'll run with that for a little while, and then I'll probably get bored and try something else.
Variety's good. You just never know the first run, right? It's like, what's this gonna be?
Yeah.
Check out this koozie I just got. Someone made it out of lineman's rope, like tree climber rope.
What is it?
It's a koozie.
Looks a little me.
Oh yeah, okay, cool.
What was that nug you had float rolling around in the hand?
Locals only.
Your local girl?
I'm blanking on the cost.
Cool.
Locals on it.
Concentrates.
They have some good stuff.
It's pretty local too. It's a few feet away.
I guess locals only doesn't mean shit because I got locals only too, right?
That's pretty local. That's
Right.
wide swap.
Real local. Fuck, huh? Shit.
Yeah, now I'm gonna have to look at pictures to see what it is.
The good stuff though.
How's the weather down there? Green fingers, is it getting warmer now? Back to
Yeah,
normal?
it's now it's cooling off at the end of the day. Around noon it gets hot, but I can't say that's hot. I've lived here my whole life. I don't know anything any different.
Yeah. No, it's just gonna get hotter and hotter there with summer coming, I guess.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I see. I don't know the difference.
Yeah, it's all summer to you.
3 months from now, I'm just like, I'm not going outside. Go outside in the morning and then at night. So 2 hours I'll be outside and that's it. Come back in.
You might as well live up here in the fucking winter, dude. That's
Yeah,
the same shit we did and when we're snowed in for 10 months of the fucking year up here. Go outside fucking 2 hours a day, the rest of the day's indoors. It's just same, different weather outside.
Tons of water. It's just it's hard. It's solid. It's snow.
Yeah, that's the difference.
My
Right?
local zoning is
It's
Well,
like
what
sand, but
flavor,
it's nice.
Brian?
You can dress
it's
for the cold. That's the
ChemDog
beauty of
by
cold. Yeah.
Wi-Fi OG.
I got double D. I got like a half a dab left. I'm saving it. Not trying to finish mine.
You can't undress for the heat. Yeah. You're screwed.
Actually, layering for the heat's not bad. You get a little bit cooler than you think, but
What's that?
layering in the heat.
Oh yeah. To protect from the heat. Well, it's like insulation, but the reverse, right? You're insulating from the heat, not the cold. Because you're 37, but it's 47 outside. It's like, oh shit. Yeah. The coat works, right? It's like a coolie for your beer, your beer can or whatever. I guess it's, yeah. Like those koozies or whatever they call them.
Koozie.
Yeah.
Smoking a koozie.
Yeah, I believe a coochie is a little different thing too.
Yeah, that
I
one.
always wondered why Cheech and Chong, he always had his toque on. It's like, bro, you're in fucking downtown LA. What the hell you do with that toque on? Like, that's something we wear up here, man, when it's freezing. But I get it. Like, the sun's so hot, that's a barrier from the heat, right? So, just looked odd. It's like, man, I'd be boiling. Take that shit off. Yeah, but apparently it's good.
How many of those have you done so far, Ryan?
At least a dozen. I'm only probably on like my fourth or fifth intricate one though. But I've shot out at least a dozen of the simple ones.
You make your own paint? Like the glow in the dark stuff? You buy that powder? Or?
I use all sorts of different stuff. The stuff I'm using for this color is actually fingernail polish.
Oh, nice. Lacquer. It's thick.
I remember that one. Holy
You get
shit.
high off that stuff. Hope you got some good ventilation.
My ex-girlfriend used to use that for raves. Like, get all done up.
But otherwise, they use acrylics.
But I guess they glow in the dark. It's like, oh, okay.
The big one.
Because I know you can buy powder
I
too.
use
There that
a
you add.
combination of glow in the dark, and I also have neon blacklight paint.
Oh yeah, okay.
And
a little different than glow in the dark, right?
Glow in the dark blues. Yep.
Yeah, okay, yeah, because the glow in the dark, it has to like charge up, whereas that doesn't need no charging. Just a black light will reflect it really good, right?
Yeah, and just the black light on glow in the dark paint makes it pop right away too.
Oh yeah. Shit, that's
and
good.
Black light actually charges them quicker than just regular light does, I found. I guess this is with no light on this one here.
Yeah, fluorescence. That's true. Because I use I got glow in the dark vinyl that I bought for like when I was doing my bike and stuff. I was doing all sorts of weird stuff with the vinyl. And they had the glow in the dark stuff. So I'd use my like regular lamp. I put it in the sun. It worked really good in the sun. But when I put it under a fluorescent light, it would charge it way faster than like a light bulb or LED or.
Rust-Oleum has glow in the dark.
It's because it's UV, right? It's UV that's converted to white kind of thing. Almost like a little glow in the dark.
Yeah, I got these for
$3
a can at the local one of the thrift stores.
Rust-Oleum. Nice and thick.
What's in the dome? What's in the Thunderdome?
So I guess you just spray that and it'll a little container or whatever and dip your brush into it. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm doing with like this with a nail polish.
Nice.
Dropping some
But I also
seeds there, DWC.
Sounds
Sorry,
like
right?
fun. What's that?
Oh no, it's good.
I was asking you dropping seeds. What's in the Thunderdome there?
Yeah. I just dropped 2 days ago. I dropped it's a buddy from Cocoa for Cannabis. He did some tropical cherry crosses. He did banana runts, gold cash gold, and black cherry garlic crossed with trop cherry. So I got those 3, and I got breeder Kush from Kyle from Pure Breeding and Snowbound. So those 5 are going right now. So right now I got 2 of the trop cherries are popped out. I think maybe the 3rd one too there. Hard to say with that lid, it's a little blurry. But it's coming along. Not wasting time there because summer's coming. I want to get them going quick. Flip quick and get it done so that summertime is not, hellish. I got caught there in the end of August harvesting there, and that's the worst. It's just too hot. I could pull it off, but it's expensive to chill.
Yeah, do you just shut down for summer then? And
I try. That was the plan the last 3 years, but I didn't do it. I kept growing anyways.
I was gonna say, it's hard to shut down. Shit.
I can't do it, man. I'm addicted.
Yeah.
After the grow I just finished, I was like, okay, man, I gotta stop there. I got enough. I could take a year off, I'd be all right. You know what I mean? And no, I got 5 more going. So I figure flip quick, make them small. Good samplers. Variety, man. I'm addicted to the variety.
Shit, man, I'm gonna hop out. It's my time. Appreciate hanging out with all you guys. It's fucking badass.
Oh, right on. Cheers, man.
Nice work on the bud.
Nice. I was gonna drop you a DM at some point, mate.
Thanks for popping in, Smiley.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you doing it earlier.
Does your wife let you wear that hat out in public? Don't the women just like mob you?
All right. It is. Yeah, she does allow it, but
That sexy hat, man.
I know it's my favorite right now. So
Hell yeah.
yeah.
Cheers, brother. Have a good one.
Good right.
Well, fuck. That's what I say.
That's what I said.
Take a piss and try not to fucking yell. No guest tonight. Reschedule.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Shit.
Pulled a Pietri.
Pulled a Pietri. Am I unmuted here? Holy shit.
Oh well. There's another day, right?
Shit.
Nature of the beast.
Yeah. Tuck and roll. Tuck and roll, baby. Tuck and roll. I'm serious on that piss thing. I'll be right back.
Patty.
What's everybody smoking on?
Some Amy Aces.
Nice.
Stardog and finger
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab a different jar.
Sun's going down. I feel like I'm missing out. I'm gonna have to fucking find my charger thingy, take my phone outside because I'm missing the sunset shit.
It's nice. Get nice views over there.
it doesn't hold charge. Sorry, pressure. Sucks. This place sucks. It's not gonna be down. I won't be able to see. That's how I feel. Oh, it's windy
Me's
as
not
fuck.
even cured yet, man. But I'm smoking it anyways.
Turn the inside one on and off.
Oh, we at your front door? Oh, outside. Nice. Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh. Right over the mountains of right over SoCal, right? Basically.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's the sun. It's the best grow light in the world. Okay, I gotta mute.
Free. 2,000 UMOs. And you got nothing in the way there, man. There's no trees, man. Right? Oh, maybe. I just saw a tree.
There's trees in everybody's yard, but everywhere else there's no trees.
Pretty rare, right?
And most of them are dead in everybody's yard now.
Oh, cacti.
There's an Amy right here.
Oh, nice. Amy's
Gonna be
fruity.
huge this year. It's already that big now. Got some other big ass plants already. 3-foot plants, 3.5. Oh, there's my spider doing some work before it gets dark.
Oh,
I just walked inside of half of the web. Fuck.
That's the worst feeling too.
I had
yeah,
babies.
looking good.
Fuck. They're everywhere. There's the mama. Getting behind her.
Yeah, I guess they like your plants. All the bugs would come for them. So that's the best place to be.
Yeah, well, it's because it's light. I have one light here, and then I have one light up there
Oh,
to keep for the supplemental lights. These
There
plants
you
wouldn't
go.
be this big. Oh, look at that! Got a ladybug on the tip of this shit. I don't know if you guys can
nice.
see it.
Hard at work. Add a girl.
Pretty cool. Never seen that before out here ever. But then there's this one. It's just gonna get caught inside this.
Yeah, the
spider
spiders are
right
gonna get out.
here. Yeah. So it's like,
I will.
and here's another spider on here, right here, little jumping one, right there. Oh, it jumped on the other side. I never seen that long one before. That's cool. Different species.
That
Just
ladybug munching on aphids.
Pretty quick one, too.
I hope not. I hope there's nothing on here to eat. I just hope it's kicking it. No, I don't see aphids. I think there would be spider mites, if anything, and leafhoppers. That's my problems out here in the desert. When the wind blows a certain direction, there's a field of grass out there somewhere. And so, yeah, the leafhoppers, everything come from there. I see a little bug on my shit. I don't know what it is. Looks like an aphid, maybe. Possibly. Kind of shitty. On my radishes. Yeah, I think it is. Some aphids. That's crazy. I didn't know anything like radishes. They're so spicy. They're everywhere over here. Holy shit.
It's funny that Southern VT says in chat, ladybug, there must be food. And back in the day, that my old lady used to say shit about like ladybugs in the house. You know what I mean? And that's what I'd always tell her. I'd be like, if there's ladybugs, there's something for them to eat. Leave them fuckers alone.
When there's nothing left to leave, right?
Okay, I gotta go inside. My dogs are barking. I don't know what they're barking at.
Oh, buddy, cheers.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, buddy, how was the free sea getaway? It looked like a good time.
It was epic. I had a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, with the cat.
Yeah, got a lot of good seeds and met a lot of good people. Yeah, it was a good day up there.
Okay.
Big sir.
I like your coat. I'm a skull fan myself. I like it. Yeah, skeleton skulls. It's pretty badass. Dig it.
Yeah. I just took a huge dab, one that was probably bigger than I should have taken. I'm recovering. Give me a minute.
You buy the boo-boo, eh?
Still processing that. That's a good thing, though. I think we're all a little bit slow tonight. What the fuck happened to my camera? How long has it been on? Cheers. Real rolling.
What's that? Craft, man. Can't rush perfection.
Muted that whole time I was talking. Cheers, everybody, bud. Cheers, bud.
Yeah.
You can't talk
Green
now.
fingers.
You're right. Smoking grape stomper. Grape stomper from the Dispo.
Yeah, man.
Fucking high though from it. Unless I put the gelato in there on accident. I have a nug of it right here. Little one. Gelato 41.
For what? A few days you'll be smoking your fire, right?
That's what this is. The gelato 41. I have a little jar of that over here. Right up. Let's see. Here's the gelato 41 from my garden. I was just fast cured behind the fan, like wanted to get it done as fast as possible. I need to smoke for 2 days. So yeah, that was done for yesterday, so I could smoke.
Cheers, Seth. Miranda Family Fires. How you doing, friend?
What up?
Cheers.
What you got growing?
Check this shit out. It's the crocodile eye. I don't know if any of you guys grew it
I did.
or not.
That's good.
All right.
It's
So I
a
had
cool
some kind of weird
dedication
happen.
strain from Mr. Spliff, right?
I'm gonna try to grab. I'm gonna put this piece right here. So I had leaf buds, but I never had the leaf bud like this. So I'm gonna cut the stem so you can see what I'm talking about.
Was it at the shoot? Like at the calyx?
On top of the leaf.
So normally you see a leaf bud like on this end next to the actual leaf, but this leaf bud was on the leaf stem closest to the bud itself.
Oh, wow.
Doing like big size, but there's a nice bowl size buds on the side on the leaves.
That's what, yeah. Sky Stomper did that.
Which is kind of cool.
You know where the calyx, where it shows sex there? Basically, that's kind of where the leaf comes out too, right? There's a shoot that'll come out there and then the leaf right under it. And then the two little calyxes to show sex, but it had like full ass nugs there. It's like that.
Oh
dude.
yeah.
It's like,
Some
wow,
of them got
man.
like multiple nugs like that too.
Super frosty there. It's like, wow. Like that.
Yeah.
That's pretty trippy. Yeah, those leaf nugs are odd. Right in the middle. Like.
Yeah, so I did my first vending of the year 2 weeks ago, which was cool. Get up back out into the world and see people again.
Oh yeah, with the meters and all that there. How did that go?
It was cool. Got to make friends with all the vendors. So getting to see all them again is cool too. Not just the customers, but the vendors themselves.
Had it
And
been
then,
since COVID before?
Oh no, we've had them, but it's just been since like the winter. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, Saturday I went to Rhode Island. They had a thing called Coastal Cultivators. It was an event, cannabis event. You can smoke there and stuff. And then there was like Ghostface Killer from the Wu-Tang Clan. So that was kind of cool. Thursday's 420. Every dispensary in Massachusetts has some sort of cannabis friendly event, which is pretty cool. So there's all kinds of places to go, things to do.
I love the cannabis events, man. They are firing up soon. They're popping off in a big way, starting off pretty much April 29th, the Gems and Gemstones with their camping event. It's just fires. Bang, 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 bang. I dare you not to find one till like winter now.
Yeah, it's true.
You going to anything on 420, Eagle?
No, I was going to do this 420 thing here. Kind of kicking myself on that decision, but there is a lot of 420 shit going on. But I believe I'll be right here hanging out with miscellaneous weed nerds. That
Oh, do the 24, the 24 hour?
Yeah.
Fourth annual, right?
Yeah, I like the I've done this multiple years too. It's almost the cheater method. So I got to guess 4:19. So we kick it off at 11:30. So he starts at clock starts at 12. So he kicks in and hopefully takes it to that 4:20. You know what I mean? So that's a good block of time, and then we'll open it up and party and figure it out as we go from there. Pretty much plan. So
that's always a good turnout.
He's planning on giving away some seeds and some clones to kick off the 420. So should be some fun.
Cool.
I'm a fucking Wu-Tang junkie, so I'm going this Saturday to go see the Jizza. I just seen him like 2 months ago. I got to go back and see him again.
My mom bought me the Return to the 36 Chambers by ODB when I was like 11 years old. She bought the cassette at a garage sale or something. She didn't realize what it was. That was my first introduction into the hardcore.
Ever since the other day, man, my YouTube's been throwing me just random good shit lately. Definitely some Wu-Tang. I actually been kind of hooked on that breed it threw me. It's been a while since I've rocked out some MC breed. That's some good shit. Man, Wu-Tang Clan, that's good. It's good.
Ain't nothing to fuck with.
Check your neck.
Right. It's been a bit since I heard that, dude. Wow, that stuff was with Rage Against the Machine, I think.
They always Ghostface always brings two people up, one to do the Method Man verse and one to do the Old Dirty verse for Protect Your Neck. And Ghostface and Sheik Luch, they came up hour and a half late, did a short set, brought no one up on stage. I positioned myself perfectly front row right next to the steps to go up, and they fucking didn't have anyone go up. I was so pissed off. I've been practicing this shit for 30 years. I was ready to go.
Let's hear it. Rip us a verse.
Oh, shit.
On the spot.
You want to
now.
hear the Method Man verse?
Shame
Method
on
Man
you.
for short, Mr. Meth. Moving on your left. Set it off, get it off, let it off like a gat. Want to break food, cock me back. Small change, I bring shame in the game. I take aim and blow the nigga out the fame. And like fame, I style it forever. Niggas crossing over, but they don't know no better. But I do too. Can I get a sue? I present due to the 1-6. Ooh, I mean, oh, yo, check out the flow like the Hudson on PCP when I'm dusting niggas off because I'm hot like sauce. The smoke on my lyrical blunt makes me.
Hell yeah.
That's how it goes.
So to answer, that's badass. Obviously, you were prepared. Homestead Living says 420, you opening up to having anyone on or just past guests. As tradition, there will be a portion of the day open to everyone as tradition. So, yes, Homestead Living, you will be able to have your chance to come say hi on the Weed Nerd World for a few hours anyway.
Cool. That's a Thursday, right?
I believe so.
All day.
That's in 2 days. Shit.
It's fucking. I've said that a couple of times this week as I thought, like, oh fuck, man. It's fucking
Quick.
24 hour to fucking
It's always the last second there where you try to get to sleep, right? It's like shit. I got 10 hours left to sleep.
I may be open to a co-host at some point in the day if you're interested in holding it down.
Oh, yeah. I'll do a stretch if you want.
Yeah,
I'm
there
sure
you
Major
go.
will too there.
Mm.
We'll do a Canadian, take over there, whatever.
That'd be cool. Yeah, the 420, them 24-hour episodes are just seriously brutal to try not to take a break, man.
Not to mention you smoking like
I've looked rough. I mean,
smoke more than me. I don't know. Look at a 420 episode there. I think Eagles got y'all.
I wish that you guys could, if you guys didn't see the original 420, I wish you guys could have. Because I was literally like fucking, it was funny. Who was talking about the other night about the wasabi, taking the wasabi while he was running to kind of numb the pain and shit like that? I was fucking at the end of fucking that 420. I was literally fucking smoked out. Barely keep my eyes open. I remember at one point, sequence was like, it was like fighting words too. It was, but it wasn't. You know what I mean? He's like, he's almost out. And I could hear it in my headphones. And I'm like, nope. I'm fucking literally like eating hot sauce at that point. I'm literally like just eating the hottest fucking thing I can fucking eat and everything. And
hot sauce in your eyeballs.
Yeah. I just realized I missed fucking Tao's birthday. Motherfucker. Tao, if you're listening.
When?
Fucking happy motherfucking birthday. I can't believe it. I knew I was thinking about it too. And now I'm kicking myself for not fucking April Fools. I seen he knows. Yep, it's April Fools. April 1st. Yeah. Fucker, I can't believe I forgot. My deepest apologies, Tao.
I don't remember if I told him happy birthday now. I don't know
Right.
if it came up or not. I can't even remember shit. I smoked too much.
Yeah, what's belated 17 days,
Yeah.
right? It's still good. It's like in the same month. It's not like it's like November or nothing, right? Come on.
Fuck the rock, man.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I just say happy birthday to everyone when I meet them. That's because happy belated birthday.
It happened within a year at least.
Reds. Rats.
Happy birthday, all y'all.
I've got, I used to fucking be super on that shit. And like all my scheduling books, there's random birth dates scribbled in there. And fucking, I've always kind of kicked myself for not scheduling digital, but I'm that fucking weirdo that likes to collect shit. And I have all the scheduling books and shit rather than the digital shit. I don't know. It's nice to hold. I remember, I wrote that, you know what I mean? All that shit. It has memory when I touch it and shit. So it's like weird, call it weird or whatever. But I do, I need to go through all them books and like put all that shit into Google or, because I was updating them. And
man, pictures. It's the easiest way. You don't have to type nothing. You just click, 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 click. And actually, some software will go and read it. So if it's written not too bad, potentially you could potentially get it to read it off the paper for you.
Those shout outs will always be written out, handwritten.
OCR, it's called there. Object or character or recognition or something like that.
Speaking of AI earlier,
I'm a lazy bastard. I hate typing, so.
Want to see my antique store score of the day?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Write your own book now with Chat GPT, and you can actually publish it and earn money on it from Amazon.
What's that?
You can use Chat GPT. You were speaking about using AI earlier to do stuff for you. Well, I watched a video the other day where it's using Chat GPT to create books, and then they're publishing them on Amazon, and they're earning sort of like $5 or $6 a book, but they're getting like 15,000 sales on a children's book.
Oh, publishing books through AI, shit, eh?
Passive incomes. That's how
They're
these
taking
millionaires
art
income.
away from artists, right? So now they're gonna take books away and storytelling too. Shit.
I had seen something like that, but I didn't realize they were talking as far as AI was writing the books. But I did see in it's pretty much a thing for Amazon book sales, basically, like you're saying, for a passive income. I source out, ghost writers and then put my name on it. Now it's fucking Amazon book. And I'm like, at that kind of point, I thought, man, it's books losing their credibility because I was just talking to somebody the other day, truth about like knowledge, where to get it from, where to source it from. And, books seem to be like a better choice of like the way to go because that author is that passion, to take the time out to research the book and it has some interest in the subject. So, end product is usually more thorough and genuine versus a lot of other sources of, ways to get information these days.
I know what you mean. It's polluting the reliability of books.
Yeah.
But by putting AI crap in there.
So the fact of hearing, like this infomercial is basically what I heard it on. And to say like that was a means of quick money, I'm like, oh, rats. So is that like, if you lose that passion for the reason why you're ready for the subject and you're just you're producing shit for content is the information.
Just putting in keywords, right? Let the chat thing do it, kind of thing. You're not doing nothing really. So it's kind of like me with my graphics there. I'm not an artist. I can't draw for shit. I make stickman. But I can make a stickman drawing and put it in the AI and it'll generate, insane quality there that I would never be able to do. So, in that sense,
I paid $15 for this little fat guy, little cookie jar. The last one sold for $450.
Holy shit. Looks like a Russian nest.
This one's got an off card.
It's like antique shopping, right? People will pay crazy money for old stuff.
Well, what I do a lot of times is when I go through the antique store, I take pictures of a lot of things. And then when I'm back home, I'll image search those
shit.
pictures
Nice.
instead of doing, trying to do it right in the store. And this is one of those things that I remember seeing it, but I couldn't remember which store it was at
Yeah.
because I saw a sold listing for it that they go for a shit ton of money. And then I just walked by
That's
it on
good.
the
You don't
shelf
have to
today. And I was
buy
like,
it,
oh,
man.
there you are.
You have to find a
Coming home.
buyer, right?
Well, that's
Then
not
you
a
go
problem.
buy,
It's
just you got to make sure that nobody else buys it before you find the buyer, kind of thing.
this one's gonna go on an eBay auction, I think. Usually, I just try to go for a quick sale. I'll just go to Facebook groups. That, like, this would be a Ransbottom Facebook group, I think. But
Oh, the AI thing, man. They have metal bands, entire bands that are AI generated. Like you go on YouTube there, type in AI metal band. You'll see radio stations that are completely AI generated, and they're based on like it'll say, based on Armored Saint, right? And then it'll play a song that sounds like Armored Saint, but it's not. It's just, and it's 24/7. It's been running forever. Well, since they started it or whatever. But it's 24/7 running live and generated basically by AI on the fly. It's not bad.
Murano glass too.
A little scary. So now they're taking over music too.
That's a creepy ass face on that thing. I don't even know if I would want to get a cookie out of that shit.
Like a Chucky cookie jar.
I think it's a racist version of a Japanese doughboy or something like that. They're supposed to be a sailor.
Not happy. Won't touch my hat.
Good call, man. Looks like I seen he was sitting in the bud there, all nestled in, happy.
That's green screen.
That's what I was doing. And bummed Mr. Abel wasn't able to make it. There's 2 Abels in there this evening.
Yeah. Shit.
It is. It was a slight Joe card there. It's just late night. Came this old man. I'm like, I get it.
That's tough, right? If you had the right morning for it, you got up too early and you didn't get the sleep you were supposed to. It's like, ah, shit, You'll make it.
There's another day. If I have to, I'll come in earlier.
I know the feeling, man. I always try to make the WEedNerdWorld and I never make it. That's why I'm glad you do
It's been tough over the years, man, trying to source people around the world different times. I don't know how many times I've fucked up time zones. You live in this bubble, man, where you think everybody's on the same time you are, and even the same fucking day. You know what I mean? So we're talking about your Thursday or my Thursday? You know how you wrap your mind around that schedule?
Tomorrow.
Wait a minute, we did 2 Thursdays this week. What the fuck's going on? Yeah. We're just I'm just ahead of you on the fucking light there. Yeah. What? Yeah.
I'm over 12 hours, like New Zealand, right? Like that's, I think it's 14 hours of difference there. Crazy. It's hard to wrap your head around.
I don't know what the time is.
Like
way in the future.
At some point, I do bend it, and I'm starting to get more lenient. I tried to stick to the time, but anymore, I'm trying not to lose the opportunity on some of these interviews.
Yeah, some you just can't, Well, you've done a few like that, like Joe, Joe and a few other guys that they couldn't do it. So you picked a good time.
Tomorrow might be I'm thinking maybe now. After I even said earlier, I can't do earlier. Now I'm like, all right, when? Tomorrow might be an early episode. So I've been trying to catch up with that dude for a minute, which you'd think would be a little bit easier, seeing how we've been on pretty much talking terms for a very long time. Stone Ninja.
That sounds like a, or is that the guy, the lawyer guy?
No, that's Matthew Abel.
Oh, okay.
He said we'll try again in a couple days.
Because his story sounds like it'll be a good one too.
Oh yeah, for sure. This is a Stone Ninja. He used to be with the Ocean Grown Boys. Now doing his own Doja
He does his own
Seeds.
new-
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
You have to get him to sing his gay parrotfish song for you.
Yeah, he's funny. I like the fact he plays games. How the chat's on like a game when he's on. Cool dude. Should be an interesting show. Fall show.
When's he on?
Possibly tomorrow.
Oh,
We've been
nice.
going back and forth for like fucking 3 months.
Oh, really? Shit.
Yeah.
That dude gets around though, because he seems to be vending in like every fucking state, everywhere. I see him everywhere. Moves
Yeah,
around.
last week it was, I'm getting back to California. I'll be back Wednesday. I hit him up, or when did he say Tuesday or some shit like that. So I was like, Wednesday, question mark. And then I hear from him today. He's like, I could do it tomorrow. Wednesday, I'm back on a plane. I'm like, motherfucker. All right.
Busy guy. Shit. That's good. Yeah. Gotta keep busy.
I don't mind flying. What about you guys? You guys fly a lot?
I don't mind it.
Buddy
I don't do
does.
it
I know
often.
Buddy does.
I like to take off.
Yeah, on my share. No, I don't like it anymore.
Tickets are cheap right now too. You can hop on this some fucking shitty flight brand, and it's like less than $50 to go anywhere in the US type shit.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
That's after taxes.
Yeah. That's good.
I'm
Good
still
for a
thinking
Weed Nerd
about
meetup. Yeah.
hopefully making it out to California in May real quick. Back. Just quick little jaunt back for Emerald Cup.
Oh,
If
yeah.
everything works right. I'm not cursing myself.
They're walking $3 a piece for these. They're Bill Ghostman plates. I'll bet I'll get $200 for the set. Same with these Edwards Tanala plates. These go for like
That's stoneware.
$75 a piece probably. The good Tanala.
Looks glazed, dude. Like ceramics or whatever.
Yeah, hand thrown pottery.
Nice.
I got a set of a dozen of these bad boys, Anchor Hocking. Little fucking cocoa glasses or something. Paid $2 a piece, worth I think 15 a piece. Got a dozen of them.
Can't see them there. You kind of froze up.
Love thrift.
Oh, there we go.
Love thrift stores. This is my favorite thing that I've ever got was my Blanco Amoeba ashtray. Had that thing for
Oh, looks like a
30
tiger's
years.
eye. Eh?
If anything, they're fun, walk through a memory lane a lot of times. The thrift stores. Remember that shit? I did that shit. That was we were dropping off some doorknobs to Habitat for Humanity the other day. And I seen remember the blow up boxing gloves for when you were kids? They're just some shit you blew up, put your fists in, and rock 'em, sock 'em, boxing gloves or some shit like that. Anybody here remember them fuckers? There was them
I know
things
you're
where
talking
I
about.
like fucking absolutely nothing. Them things were like getting punched with a straight up fist. If you guys remember the motherfuckers. But I seen a set of them laying there, and I picked one of them up and I fucking laughed. Oh my god, I would definitely remember that shit. Good times.
The Habitat Humanity, one of the restores. That's where I got that Rust-Oleum glow in the dark paint.
$3.
Hey, I'm gonna hop out, guys, but it's nice seeing you panel heads and chat. Till the next time, probably Thursday on that 420 shit. Peace. Tank the album.
Thank you for dropping us some verses, man. Have a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool, man. Well, I guess I should hop up through there, but it's too bad you're not getting your guest tonight there. Yeah. But yeah, man, for sure on 420. I'm here. Maybe even before there. We'll see. So yeah, man. Cheers to all you guys, and cheers to chat. And we'll see you soon. I'll be in chat. Take care, guys.
Take care, bro.
Thanks, Eagle.
Good one. So I seen some mischief genetics in the seed drop there, green fingers. Oh yeah. What'd you pop? Something up to.
The ones that you don't like, the jelly beans. I'm looking for that orange. I'm looking for the orange. That's what I want. That's my favorite flavor profile. My favorite profile is orange.
What was that about you? I remember when you run. I remember I had the orange cookies, and you were, I think, smoking the orange cookies, and you're like, "Yeah, that's the shit right there."
You're like, oh man, I just fucking, that's all I've had for fuck that shit. That's good, but it's not. It's daytime smoke. And I was like, yeah, that's why I like it.
What?
I
Try the
daytime
King's
smoke.
Juice. If you like orange, try the King's Juice from Greenhouse Seed Company.
Which one? Let me write it down. I'm not fast. I got a paper right here. 3, 2, 1.
Cool.
What was it?
King's Juice. But if you tap Tao up, I did send him a seed, and I don't know if he's too keen on the fruity stuff because he hasn't popped it, so he might be able to just pop it across to you.
Okay. All right. Damn it, something went in my throat. Got it out.
Strawberry tastes pretty tangy though, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah, I think
I'm smoking it.
I found one orange and like a really orange Tropicana orange from Exotic Mike Meltdown. That was my favorite for a little while there. Like Tampico, Tropicana, Tampico. Yeah, not Tropicana. Not Tropicana, but Tampico. I don't know what to smell.
I'm smoking some of the DOA, the Smiley side of things, the Smiley's version.
Nice.
You. What are you smoking this evening, buddy? You said you did a dab when you came in, but what's on deck?
I've spoken a joint of the slaps, but I've done a few dabs. I don't know. I have a lot of different ones, but blueberry muffin from third gen, and then I don't even know the names of these, but they're all ones we got at Free Seed Day from different people. All really good. Yeah, I'm just going through, like, yeah, I haven't even sorted through all the things
You had a pretty
But,
full tub. You have a pretty
well,
full tub anyway. What caught your
I was
eyes about some of the shit that's in your
I
hand?
I was helping Mace where for the first few hours. Okay, last year it wasn't a smorgasbord. It was all the bags were completely made and just handed out. This year, you came in and there first off there was like people like Crockett, DNA, Compound, Doja, were those people engaged but gave away a pack. And then there was the first station of Masonics stuff where you got this bag that was already pre-made, but then the first maybe 50 people got to pick, or they didn't have to pick. They got one from Bloom Seco, one from damn, I'd have to look and see so many different people's stuff. Like the big names one. Wait, let me look in my bag and refresh my memory. Like I have a lot of seeds, but even Irene Genetics had a bunch. Well, okay, so then after you got the, I guess you'd call it the premium ones from me, then you got to go to a table that had like, shit, I don't know how many kinds, 40, 50, like, like amounts of different ones. And you got to pick 10 out of that. And yeah, a lot of people, the line never ended. Last year, it only took like, well, one, we just handed the bags out. So it just took like a couple hours. The line was done. This year, the line went straight from 10 when we started to 5, nonstop. So, and then I always hang out with Trevor, my friend from Sun Grown Mids. And he gave me a bag, that one's separate, that's Durban crossed to 88G13 hash plant, like a whole, probably 100 seeds in that one. So we'll see what that's all about. Yeah, it was epic. And then I thought one of the cooler things, Dougie that is Hitman Glass, Dougie. He also put on events, the Chalice Cup and all that stuff. He had like a full size rider truck that he pulled up right there on Fairfax. And it was full to the brim of boxes of backpacks. It has his name on it, Hitman and all that. There were all kinds of sizes and colors. Yeah, he gave away backpacks like many as you want. He said, take a few. Take whichever. Here. For about 3 hours. It took him to unload that whole truck. That was pretty cool. A few other brands were there, like Mills gave out a bunch of stuff, and Organics Alive, and I don't even know. It was a long day. Because for me and my friends, we helped out the night before because some of the people that gave seeds last minute to give out, they just sent in the seeds. So we had to like put them in little capsules and containers.
That's
all
a
that.
lot of work.
Well, we had like 4 or 5 people. It didn't take that long. And those were kind of like whatever you call it. Some of those were the like premium seeds. Like no one else could get away with that except whoever. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of work if you do it like Eagle and his tweezers.
Yeah.
No, I gotta give it to Masonic. He puts it, man. He puts out a lot of love into that whole thing. And it was the 3rd time, and yeah, it even made the local little paper. It's like a pretty cool thing. It's like and there's a bunch of people that line up from like 2-3 days in advance. Night before, there's probably a couple hundred. The one thing with everybody that's in that line, whatever seed that you would have to give them, they're gonna grow it. They're like seed people, you know. Like, hey, you could do the same kind of thing at the Emerald Cup and give out seeds, and maybe only one out of so many of those people are actually going to grow them. Maybe I'm not making sense, but one thing about that line, if you line up and spend hours to get seeds, you pop seeds. You're into it.
I think that's awesome, man. Giving seeds away, man. Getting more and more people growing.
And even the one thing for sure that you always see is, that the line, that many people, it's not like, oh, just a bunch of young growers or a bunch of, nope, it's every kind of people from every walk of life.
That's what I love about the events. Is usually that right there. Any event is that recipe. Every walk of life. Just there for cannabis. It's pretty awesome.
Got all cold and gnarly after this morning, so I didn't want to put away to take it too long.
Yeah, for some reason I thought it was a multi-event, a 2-day or some shit. 1 day is enough work, as you said. Cheers, Chiba Man. Midwest Outlaws 31. Chat. Glad to see the fucking greenhouse being resurrected this year, Green Factors.
Oh, shit. I'm already unmuted. Oh, yeah. Cheers. Yeah, I just need more soil on it to be way better. Like, fucking have 6 more dirty gallons that are just empty sitting in there. It's like, that's killing me. If I could fill those up, I have all the seeds already popped. Like, fuck.
There's a will, there's a way, they say. I find that to be true.
Yeah, I just gotta get those $8 bags of soil instead of expecting to get some really premium shit that I don't have to put any amendments in. I have to make the soil myself instead of just buy the bag soil that I want. Like the King's Mix is so easy to buy. You just go to the store, buy it, put it in. You don't have to add nothing. You just so I can't do that. It costs fucking $60 for 2 cubic feet. $65 for 2 cubic feet. It's way too much money for.
To be honest with you, I found it don't really matter on the soil too much. Yeah, some of the premium brands like Canna and that, the texture of the soil and everything feels nicer and everything, but the shitty looking ones work just as well. You know, you get if you're growing organically like you do anyway with your beds and your living soil, you know, they just improve over time. So, like you struggled with your first run. Yeah, I struggled with my first two. I put mine together and my first
Yeah.
two runs was shit. But
That's
since then, it's just
yeah,
got better and better and better.
yeah. It started
You know?
getting better.
So, in
And
my
eventually,
opinion, what in the living soil standards is you use what you have available, yeah, and you work with that. So even if it is just the shit in your greenhouse, just amend it up with some, you know, fucking gypsum and some fucking goodness and whatever.
yeah.
Help break that shit up for you. You know?
Add a lot more lava rock stuff like that for the 6 inches underground. The temperature is like 70, but above that, it's like so it gets dry quick. So I need some more like some kind of
Yeah,
stone underneath there, keeps the
little
moisture.
things like white pots, or put, you know, swap out of the black pots because the black pots are going to kill you in the heat.
Yeah,
You know, just
yeah.
little tricks, little
Yeah.
tricks.
They paint the black pot white.
Yeah, we can wrap it with cardboard. That's what I used to do. Wrap it with cardboard and a little wire. It'd come off like 6 months, but during
Why doesn't everyone make fun of CalMag anymore?
because it's fucking people use it. People still use the hell out of it.
Serves a
Have to add more.
purpose.
Have to drink some. Where's my CalMag? Thirsty.
Orange tomato terps.
Yeah, CalMag Plus. I use it sometimes in my garden. Everything starts to yellow out, and I'll be like, "Fuck, I have to use that because I'm not gonna do nothing different right now. Just get lazy until that bottle's gone, then I'll."
That's water quality issues. I find that is. I have to use it every now and then, just because
Yeah,
the calcium to magnesium ratio is way out of whack in your water that you're starting out with.
yeah, it's crazy. Things that we need sometimes in our garden, the things that we don't want to use. Like shit, gotta use it.
Well, the plants do use them in pretty heavy amounts, especially under LED. I think they use a hell of a lot of cal and mag, to be honest with you, under the LED lights. They just seem to demand more.
Yeah, my plants need calcium right now, but I'm like, I'll just let them finish the last fucking week, right? I'm not gonna add nothing. Like I should have added it 2 weeks before. Like I should have just loaded it like 3 weeks before I flipped, like really good, and then I wouldn't have had such a little issue. Should have hit it with a few things before.
I
Coco.
like to do a little top dress of nutrient wise. The last time will be 3 weeks into flip, especially if it's a short flowering strain. I'll just give it a light top dressing. But if it's a long flowering strain, I'll give it a relatively heavy one. But that's at 3 weeks in, and then it's nothing from then on.
Yeah, soak the eggs in the alcohol in the fucking vinegar. Fuck, weed got me talking backwards and funny. I soaked the eggshells in the vinegar for a while and did that after poured that. Like that was the beginning of when I first they were little babies. That was the only calcium I gave my plants, and then I had to use CalMag after that because I'm not making this shit every time. It's just taking too long. I don't have the time. I keep dumping it over in the sink on accident. Like I have no counter space. All kinds of little issues.
Just get some dry shit like some dolomite lime, some
Yeah,
gypsum. You know,
Epsom salt. I had a bag of that for a while. Just little things that I could add to the top. But now I'm gonna try that black magic. It sounds like bullshit, but I gotta try something different. Even though it's for bad company or whatever.
Is that soil? Yeah, I've ran a bag of that black magic. It worked all right. Just the
This is
same as
the
any other.
amendment. This is the topping amendment. This is the
Oh, right.
yeah.
I
So
used
it's
to.
the feather mill, bone mill, all that shit. Just in like to use a teaspoon per gallon of water
Yeah.
if you're doing water, and then or 2 cups per 3 cubic feet or whatever. I'm not even sure. Whatever the dosage is, just I'm gonna try that one for the amendments this year. But yeah, gotta try something. Around here, there's no stores, so I just order whatever on Amazon. It's easier that way sometimes.
And I use I've got a living mulch going on mine as well, so I do a lot of cover crop. I don't intend it to sprout and survive. I tend it just to grow sort of like tomorrow green sort of style. Then I'm just pushing it down and just patting it down, and it just all becomes one sort of big thick mat on top of my soil. And that seems to provide most of the nutrients, you know. Whereas, or when you're running into deficiencies and things like that, you haven't tried the CalMag. If you're keeping a nice living mulch on there, you're not going to have them sort of deficiencies, like your micro elements and that. That's all going to be provided by your cover crop.
You ever do the beets, carrots, or any kind of root vegetables and just let them sit in there rot after?
I've thought about it. Yeah, I've thought about it, but no. I've been more into the herbs, the basils, and the things like that, like Tal was talking about. Because I read up on the plants that companion plants that encourage other plants to produce essential oils, and basil, yarrow. There's quite a few plants that actually do this, and yeah,
Stinging nettle.
Stinging nettles. They're one of the most nutritious.
Just good to
They
handle.
They always have a lissome seed at the dollar store this time of year, or they used to get a grip of it for cheap.
Oh, windstorm. Let me go check what happened.
Yeah, and I like this. I like to sort of, I grow a lot of aloe and lemon balm, just purely because I like the smell of it. When I just go and brush up against it, and it just get this whiff of lemon. I just love it. Just love going in there and just messing it about with, just ripping it up, and because it's invasive, so it's once you plant that shit, it's always going to be there.
Yeah, them terpenes definitely work in amazing ways. The essential oils and stuff like that. They're just the way our brain process and relates those smells to good feelings and creates, those good time feeling chemicals, oxytocin and stuff in your system that make you happy or healthier just by being around them.
Yeah, but there's another thing as well when you say about things that make you feel a different way or change your mood, elevate you or whatever. That's all. That's it's a state of mind. You can do that without artificial stimulation. And people are talking about sort of like taking
SSID, they're a scam.
I've took mushrooms and things like that to get the psychedelic experience, but I've also realised as well if you fast and you detox and you do all this other sort of meditation work, you can have the same spiritual visionary experiences and feel like you can have the ego death experience just from being clean and healthy and avoiding all the toxic pollutants that are keeping us from feeling that way. The system that we've been brought up in is designed to not make us feel like we're spiritual beings, and they're like frequency blockers. And that's why when we take certain substances, it doesn't, it just opens up the pathway to make you feel how you should be feeling or have access to, but we're being blocked by all the ultra processed food that we consume, all the chemicals. Everything's just designed to take that away from us. And yeah, you don't, if you live clean and everything else, and you can have these experiences what people are taking substances to achieve. But you can, and a lot of it is just power of mind. If you're feeling fucking sad, and depressed and stuff, but I'm getting old, so as you get older, you get to understand and control that most of the shit in life that affects us is if we allow it, to affect us. So yeah, I'll just ran on then. I'm just talking shit. Someone else talk.
With you.
Nothing was wrong with rambling a bit, my friend. Just
Cal
means you're
gone, take me
interested
away.
or fascinated by it. Usually.
Been looking through these packs, and I found one where the strain is called COVID F2 from Minor Melts, like legit packaging. Not so sure I want to grow COVID F2.
Oh, COVID.
Yeah.
Be COVID H1N1.
That's hilarious.
I give it to whoever did that, because that's definitely a conversation piece.
Who are you holding up there, Green Fingers?
So, see, shameless plug, my bad. And just like something, got stickers for my shit. He said legit packaging. I was like, I got legit packaging now. I'm fucking coming up, man.
He has some good packaging.
Got some stickers my mom made for the labels and shit.
Family tradition.
This dog. Is your dog being crazy today? No. Your dogs are being calm in a few minutes. They're gonna be all
Really calm, yeah. Hardly calm the last few days. I was actually proud of the one today. Got off his leash. I went out there and I was like, oh fuck, there's one missing. Which one's missing? Oh, buddy. Buddy ain't going far. I walked around, he's all sitting at the front door. Where are you at? Like, I knew you wouldn't go far. Come on.
Why I'm using myself.
It's all
I'm
crickets.
finally gonna be popping some beans here myself.
Yeah.
Got myself a secured outdoor plot for this spring.
CBD wink or real
Yeah. There's some CBD in it. Bound to be.
Right.
Yeah,
Nice.
sounds like Minnesota's gonna go legal, but it won't be until June when it's already a little bit late.
I thought you guys were already legal there.
Nope. There's medical, and you can have edibles and drinks with less than 50. It's got to be 50 milligrams per package or under, and under 5 milligrams per serving of Delta 9 THC derived from hemp. That's blasphemy, so I don't even try it.
derived by hemp. So does it all have to be from hemp, or are we talking about like mixing?
So they take piles and piles of hemp to get that little bit of THC that's in it, that less than 0.3%. So they just take a ton of it, like literally, and then extract from that.
What? That make a little sound for that.
And add a shit ton of other stuff to it.
Yeah, this is the ways a lot of loopholes in the laws were because it's derived from hemp,
Yeah.
but it's still the same compound.
Right.
Like I say, I don't even fuck with it because to me it's kind of like it's adulterated. It's not, it's fucking.
Yeah. I was gonna grow some CBD varieties, and that didn't work out. The connection didn't come through, or got caught up in the mail or some shit.
I've been trying to get some more feral stuff. Nice to.
I'm not gonna have to roll a joint of Star Dog because I think the strawberry hitting me hard. Normally I'm going after the Star Dog to hit me hard, but I think I need to mellow out a little bit.
That's a good thing. So if you're gonna make CBD out of just like what I took out of that was pretty much like floor sweepings. Wouldn't it be better just to, fuck
No,
it?
that's
I
the
mean,
pre-rolls. You can't cut into the pre-roll market.
Well, what happened is all these extractors that have been processing hemp, for the CBD, they have all this THC that they take out during the process, and they can't legally do anything with it. So they did a couple behind the scenes hand jobs in the state Senate building, and now we've got a weird law.
Cool.
There's all these other Delta 11. Have you seen anything about that? Heard anything about these?
talk to me. No, not really.
Well, I've seen a couple of things about it. Delta 11 and another few other compounds that they seem to be able to singleize and make profitize.
Oh yeah, there's all sorts of them. I think Minnesota finally banned, what do they call it?
Delta 8.
All synthetic cannabinoids.
Oh, what spice shit.
Well, Delta 8. I mean,
that's what I talk about. That's the funny thing about this so-called dangerous plant is that it's illegal on so many levels that we are talking about different molecules and different phases of the plant here, which they're like, oh, is that one legal? Is this one legal? How many processes of one plant can, come on, man, the fuck? The war against cannabis is real, and they just keep like layering the levels of bullshit against it.
Exactly.
It's always gonna have a weird.
It's got to be full spectrum or nothing, in my opinion. I wouldn't take a single compound because I don't know.
It's all about the ensemble effect.
I'm a healthy. My body's a temple. I smoke and and I drink coffee and stuff. But as far as my cannabis is concerned, I like it the way like it's intended, like nature provided it for me. So yeah.
Amen.
Any processing further than hash, no.
That's a simple method there. Again, you're not singling it out. I think once you get to the point where you say in there, you're singling it out. Now we're back to the pharmaceutical mess. We've lost the argument of the power of the plant when we're like, oh no, it's just this part and this part and this part. No, the point of it is it's individualized, and that's why we can't, each it's each cultivar is its own medicine. It's so diverse.
What's the point in growing plants with different names if all we're going to do is extract it down to the base form? So the original didn't matter, did it? If you look at it like that, it's a pointless, futile. It's just the industry trying to make a little bit of money out of some shit. Originally, they had a waste product, probably. Well, they called it a waste product because it wasn't marketable, and they just wanted to make some money from it, like all industry does. One man's waste is another man's treasure.
Fucking, that's the perfect example of that is fucking the petro industry itself. Look how many things stem from oil, plastics, pharmaceuticals, all kinds of chemicals, and it is all waste to what they're trying to pull off the top. Most of that is just waste crap they're trying to get rid of they built different layers in so they can use and make more money off of their waste, because they can't necessarily just get rid of that waste. They were ingenious enough to go, well, let's make a different product out of this, and fucking, it's sad. It's really sad. That's why we'll never really get rid of oil dependency, because they figured out so many ways to fucking make money off of it.
Yeah.
The problem is the people that are making the rules and the regulations are the people that own the businesses, own the companies. So they're making their own rules and their own regulations. It's just a vicious cesspool, and we're never gonna. We're being prevented from thriving as humans. Yeah, they look down upon us as animals. We're just animals compared to, useless mouth breathers is another term. They like these people. We're all aware of what's going on. We're all aware that our food is shit. We're being poisoned. Yeah, but no one's doing fuck all about it. Yeah, we can scream and shout. Yeah, but the people that we're screaming and shouting to are the people that are fucking doing it to us.
It's my money and I want it now.
Everything's a struggle. If when you look at it, we're just we're being downtrodden, being prevented from thriving. We could be so healthy, yeah, that we wouldn't need fucking doctors and stuff if we stopped eating fucking bad shit. Straight up, I honestly believe that. Our environment is fucking us up, and then all the professionals, the doctors, they all fucking know it. They've got to. They ain't fucking stupid.
Return customers.
Well, they're making money off it. They're not stupid, but that's what are they selling themselves out about, knowing that shit's gonna make us sick because they're taking bribes from the pharmaceutical companies to use the products, and then they're taking money, making money for every time they write that script, every one of them pages. Do they want to eliminate that process would make you healthy? That's why I question the medical system. I turned my back on the medical system a long fucking time ago. The only time I hate to admit this, and Lord help them and thank you when I get there for that. But man, I am literally I've lost a leg or I've got a deep cut, you know what I mean? I'm not going for a cough or I feel like shit or whatever. I've literally got to be like, this need. That's usually, that doesn't get me very far either, because a lot of times when I walk in there like that, I'm like, hey, all right, let's skip a step here. I don't want your fucking script. I don't want a script. I'm good. I can handle the pain. I can tough out the fucking bullshit. I just want to know, is this gonna fucking heal? Can you put this back on? Can you sew this back up? Is this forever? You know what I mean? Other than that, and then they look at you like, well, okay, well, it's a whole different treatment once you take the pharmaceutical bullshit out of it. Like, oh, you're the doctor now, you know what I mean? And it's always shitty. It's always shitty when you tell them right off the bat you're not there for this pharmaceutical bullshit. You know what I mean? You just want an honest opinion or whatever. My
They're prevented. They're prevented to some degree, just like a lawyer. These are all professionals or professions that are there to keep us in place and in check and subject to the authorities above. You know, we look upon the doctors as a sense has some authority. So you give them a position of trust, and these are all fucking, and they have to sign. You know, like they have their oaths, and the lawyers have to join the bar, the legal bar, which, you know, prevents you from getting real justice. You can't use a lawyer to get real fucking justice or against the system. Yeah, you can get it against you can use lawyers to sue other men and other women and things like that. But to go against the system, the lawyer won't represent you because they're prevented by the fucking the oath and the honor that it. But these are all positions of power that are keeping us prisoners, or I should say, keeping us from being real free people, keeping us sick, keeping us from, you know, if we weren't so ill, we would probably be a little bit more educated and the shit, everything, you know, our education's right from the moment we were fucking born. I keep going on about this shit. Well, you should learn to just cut me off because I'll just go on about it all the time.
It's fucking true shit, man. You know, I've said this over my last few years of being live, but I really believe this. I really believe there's the coincidence that cannabis is being pushed to the forefront. I don't believe is no coincidence. You know, as we push getting closer to being in this merged in this like digital fucking age, I think the cannabis plant's been here to kind of bring us back. You know what I mean? Keep us in check. You know what I mean? Keep us from, you know, diving virtually in. You know what I mean? Teaching us to read a fish again. You know what I mean? Make us self-sufficient. Realize that herbal medicine is really out there. And then, you know what I mean? What's come next? You know, back to the herbal medicines or herbal remedies now with the mycology, the mushrooms and stuff, the fucking lion's mane, the, you know, psychedelic experiences as well. You know, it's going on and on and on. And I just
they've been battling against the health or the alternative medicine for a long time. Like the FDA ruled out fucking everything that was pretty much healthy for you, got banned, like N-acetylcysteine, all these things that improve your immune system, especially during COVID. Yeah, your FDA banned it. We could buy it in Europe, it's no problem, you know, but something that would help you in that situation, the FDA went ahead and banned it. Yeah, you couldn't get it. You know, and they do all these stupid things and all this fucking alternative stuff. By 2030, they've already told us, when Agenda 2030 gets fucking officially rolled out, any form of self-sustainability is going to be fucking outlawed. You won't be able to go on YouTube and you won't be able to show people how to do stuff because you're not authorized to show other people how to do stuff for themselves. Yeah, it's got to be their way or the fucking highway. And by 2030, that's where they're going to have us all.
It's part of Agenda 2031. It's getting
True though.
You know, everyone laughed when Alex Jones talked about Agenda 21, but they went ahead and done it. We lived it. We're living it now.
Yep.
Agenda 2030 is just going to fucking enforce everything that's left.
Yep.
That's no joke about the forefront of cannabis right there. Think about what has come lately, the reemergence of cannabis and the power it's had, not just necessarily as people smoking it, the powers of the people that have started to cultivate it, Today, the weekend you had, our last few days there, buddy, Kilowatt, having away them free seeds and stuff like that. Do you realize, honestly, how powerful that shit is? When I started with subbing them, giving away free seeds or had the opportunity to give away free testers and shit like that, I realized the power in the seed. You know what I mean? The savings of fucking not having to just go out and buy genetics for one. You know what I mean? If they're a new grower, it fucking in general, fucking just teaching them how to fish as we're talking about. The journey of putting them seeds in the dirt and fucking growing that plant and fucking teaching yourself the processes, learning how to fucking troubleshoot how to manipulate the plant and then take it even further into the soil zone and want to know why and what's going on there. And that's a fucking huge change. That's almost a life changer right there. That's food for the soul. Once you get into the soil, completely fucking different shit. That shit right there, once you dig into the soil, it's a soul thing right at that point. You learn things, you figure out how your body relates to the soil, the microbes, that shit's going on in the soil. Everything echoes the same nutrients plants use, you use. Those same microbes that break down the fucking shit for the plant to happen and suck up happen right here in your gut. Echoes so above, so below, basically. You know what I mean? And then fucking it's very powerful, man. It changes you as a person. I don't know one person that's just taken on growing or cultivation of anything that has became a shittier person along the way at the end of it. You know what I'm saying? It hasn't happened. I've yet to come across that, to be honest with you. So
it's the purpose. It is the purpose. You're getting about the same age as me. A lot of us have been kicking around, not knowing what the fuck we want to do or have any idea of what we want to do. And then we find something like growing cannabis, and then all of a sudden you've got stuff to do, and it's that purpose that makes you've got to now get up in the morning and almost present yourself in a fashion. It is, yeah. And when you get into the like organics and living soil, you just realise that everything's fucking connected, and you get in this spiritual place, and that's what I look at it is, me and my plants and the soil and the universe, you Green Fingers, Buddy, Ryan, I don't know who that was that just popped in. Everybody, we're all one big connected, living, breathing, multi fucking functional family of, I don't know, we're just here all rocking it together, and we are connected in many ways. Like you can look at atoms, everything's made from atoms, yeah, and when we die and we decompose, and everyone else dies and decomposes and stuff, and then we're all born again. We're all made of the same atoms, everything's been recycled. Nothing's new under this sun, if the sun's even what they say it is, but it's like when you realize that everything's just fucking connected, and like you said earlier about repeating itself, it's just a process of patterns that just repeats itself. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, like it's designed. It's an intelligent design of some sort. Yeah, like you could say we are art. No, when we say artificial intelligence, I think we are the artificial intelligence. So if they say humans have been around for 13 million years, I don't know how long ever we've been around for, but a long time. But in 200 years, we've gone from riding about in a horse and cart, yeah, to building a super hadron collider. Yeah, and look at all the things we've done in just 200 years. So if we've had all this previous history of time, if we haven't been reset and allowed to progress at some point, yeah, could we be the artificial intelligence, the organic living computers or with code? Yeah, we just don't. You know, our DNA is a code, and we've all got a code, and we just can't. We've been prevented from accessing it. You all know we don't use all our DNA, and it's just waiting to be activated, and we get upgraded at some point in time in our human history. You know, so I believe this is all fucking some sort of weird, weird fucking game.
It's a fucking sim, is what it is, brother.
Yeah.
It's a fucking sim, and you're right. AI. Who's to say? You know, we've talked about AI earlier pretty much as throughout this whole episode. So fucking who's to say it isn't already happened? And you know what I mean? Or we're not on the cusp of that supercomputer. That shit's gonna happen in seconds. But who's to say that the supercomputer isn't already built or close to, and each one of us are a sim, and it's trying to fucking forecast the past or the future based on all these million scenarios that are going on, and each one of like that shit that isn't unlocked is just our capability of being able to happen different scenarios in our sim, just like they're on being able to unlock shit as they go along. You know what I mean? It's the same. Who's to say we're not, you know, a forecast, or they're just trying to figure out the past? And that's a possibility too. They're trying to, you know, there's a superior generation just trying to figure out what the fuck has happened. You know what I mean? It's that moment after the fucking pyramids were built that all go back to Tempe. You know what I mean? That moment. So this is the generation where they woke up and they went, "Holy fuck, what happened?" we got a computer. Run some shit. What happened?
Ask yourself this question, yeah, and the doctors and everyone else and the scientists can't explain this, yeah. What is sleep?
You know, I've always thought about that, and I almost think that is sleep is our time. Them dreams are our experiences in another dimension. Our brain is
processing the activities.
Yeah.
The next big thing that's going to happen now is going to be the life longevity, where we're going to be immortal basically, because we don't have to finesse technically. And they say by like maybe 2040, if you live to then, you might never die until you want to, or until you get hit by a car or something.
They're saying about 8 years we might be immortalized.
I think that whole you are your own creator manifestation and shit like that is all like hacks into the sim. The people that have figured out, there's a code to this. You know what I mean? I figured out a loophole to my sim, a cheat code.
You got this stuff out there called sex. It's great.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Nice color on that one. So are these kind of like almost like a meditation saying, right? To where like you
Yeah.
know how they do where they like fucking go out there and they draw Buddhists draw on the sand and
In the
make some
sand.
beautiful straight. Yeah. Then at the end
What
of
are
the
they
day
called?
they just
Mandalas?
rake it in. You know what I mean? The next day they just do it all over again. Is that kind of how these things go? You fucking
Oh yeah, they're my own personal mandalas or whatever they call those things.
nice.
Yeah, I spend way more time than what I would ever try to charge for paying for, or charge for them.
That's the beauty of projects are like that anyway. You know, I learned that through my woodworking journey as well, man. It's a lot of times I've built some stuff in my garage and fucking some beautiful Corio cabinets, or in my case, one of the things that were most time consuming were checkerboards and chessboards that were
Yeah.
all fucking made out of multicolored woods, the boards. I had a few of them where I built, you know, two for tables, two chairs, two stools with the table for one on one, and actually hired and carved pieces and shit like that. And even though, you know, nice fetched a nice dollar for them, nowhere near, you know, the time and you know what I mean. That I think a lot of that is you're paid for in the Zen moment. You
And
know
then
what
you
I
can go to
mean? You
Walmart
don't
and
get
get a
that back.
particle board one for $50.
But I tell you what, the people that I actually got, you know, the few built, 28 that were built, I always made things in a weird 28. 28 was the top number. Fucking people always appreciated that shit. It's
Oh yeah.
good. It's long, good lives. As I'm sure those things would be cherished for years as well.
Yeah, I don't know, like to think make something beautiful before you die and leave it out there for other people to.
So it's not necessarily the fucking. This is a weird like loophole too. This is it's not necessarily the material thing. It's the feeling that is captured and that comes along with it, because the feeling is what will keep and transcend. The object can rust or fall apart or whatever, but that feeling you have in relation to an object or something like that made, you know, it's way deeper than the object itself.
I've got to do some work on this one here. I let her outside, kept it outside all winter. I can't really see it that good, but it's just rusty and beat shit. Got to hit her with a grinding wheel. And this one looks like it's all melting, like it's on acid or something. I'm gonna go outside and smoke a bowl, I think. Still got any snow on the ground over there in Michigan or what?
It snowed today. Thank goodness it did not snick at least where I'm at.
Yeah, we got a couple piles in the shade. That's about it left.
Did it stick there? It's
I'll see if I can find a pile and make a snowman still. Fun throwing shit at snowmen.
crickets. Cheers to the crickets. It is springtime. What are the fucking things that make that? I think they may be cicadas, maybe
Yeah.
whippoorwill, the ones that make
Got it.
that loud. It's almost like
Got it.
siren nose.
Oh,
They
no,
only come
that's
out.
not-
They have, I think it's 15-year life cycles, where they'll stay buried underground for 15 years before they come out.
for the
But
cicadas?
there's different groups of them emerge at different years. So like you won't hear the same cicadas twice in a row or 2 years in a row. You gotta wait 15 years to hear them again. I could be fucking that science up completely too.
No, you're right. Like someone, yeah. It's like 12, 8, 3, and something else. There's like a bunch of different years. But like, yeah. Good shit. I love
It'd be a
cicadas.
good year. It's gonna be a good year. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying because they're
My
already
dog,
plentiful.
my dog
Wow.
used to eat them. My dog used to eat the hell out of them. They would just eat them all day. I didn't have to feed them sometimes. They would just eat cicadas all day long.
I think it's crazy that you can tell what temperature it is by counting a cricket's chirps.
And what is it? How does that go again? I forgot something. I know how.
I can't remember the formula.
72 or 78.
I actually think like the sonic bloom that we talked about Twisted was real big on. I think that's based on like that the noise them cicadas make.
All the vibrations, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All mixed together that opens
Bird.
the stigmatas of the plant there,
Yeah.
tells them it's breeding breeding time to open up there.
Time to jump on. Hurry up. Time's gonna be. Yeah,
Nature
tells you
sex music is what it's like considered basically.
nature sex music.
Very white for plants.
That's
Yeah,
why I
they-
just lost my seat.
What's that?
Looks like I just lost my seat.
Oh, the cat.
Dogs. Big boys.
Big dogs. At first, it looked like a cat licking its butt. That's a black dog. It's hard to see black on black for me. Big though. Oh, they're everywhere. Oh, they're everywhere. They're the whole couch is covered. I just saw one.
Oh, there you go. First spot. Warm. Warm spot right there, Chief.
That is hilarious. Those big dogs. Oh, I gotta open my room. It's gonna be humid in there if I don't.
Oh, man. I'm looking forward to this summer so much. So much.
Me too. I got a little bit of sunshine today, and I went in and took my t-shirt off, went back outside, and that felt so good.
Brian sporting his weed nerd hat. Hell yeah. It's you know, that's Smiley. That you and Smiley have the only two of those hats. It's the same hat Smiley's got right there. You muted Ryan.
Muted. Cheers.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers, Captain.
Cheers.
Cheers, Captain.
A little picture of some of the backpacks that were given out this weekend by Hitman himself, Dougie. Man, did he hook everybody up. And I really think Bud's got a new line, secondhand backpacks.
I got a few.
I got a few.
I've known Dougie for like a long time. I knew that when all he was like, I still think maybe there's blowers better. The names have changed. I'm not even sure he does that kind of work anymore. But back like 10 years ago, when there was competitions in glass, Dougie won a lot of them, and the pieces were so incredible. Like, yeah, he was good when he was really into it. I guess he still is.
Actually, the dab rig that I have at home that was given to me by my friend Mike in Michigan is a Hitman dab rig. And he thought that was pretty cool that I had, you know, a dab rig from like 2010, 2011. One of the first ones he made with me in Thailand. But man, did he hook everybody up. And they went from like the cheaper bags to like the one on the right, which is like a more heavier, like almost leather type material.
Yeah.
So we had an awesome time out there with everybody. We were able to pass out over 400 seeds Friday night before the event. There were that many people lined up.
Pretty awesome.
On Fairfax.
Yeah, right on Fairfax, tents and everything.
Should have gone to 420 of them.
There probably was 400. We'll say there was 420, Ryan, just for you.
Well, like it's kind of weird because I guess if you're driving by, people from the area might have thought, like, holy shit, the homeless have taken over Fairfax. Oh, I mean, this is Fairfax. This isn't like under the freeway or, you know, where they let the encampments go. And the sidewalk's pretty much blocked. So even when the officers came to, you know, confront Masonic, it was their concern that people were walking in the street along the parked cars because there were that many people blocking the because that street is like you know, there's a lot going on there.
Yeah, a lot.
Restaurants and other stores. Even see right around the corner, and it used to be really cool, was Stravinsky's. That was, you know, the gelato Stravinsky. That was his dispensary in this store, just a few stores down on Fairfax. But he's moved. I'm not sure. He's not in that location anymore. But just like a run of the mill, I guess, cheesy dispensary. I don't even know its name. It's that's right there. I mean, here's a story. I'll tell you. So later in the day, Ed tells me, I fucked up. So-and-so had given me money, like a decent amount, and I put it in, you know, everyone gets these plastic Masonic bags. I put it in one of those and he gave it to his wife. At the same time, he asked her to, so-and-so who had showed up, you know, somebody he wanted to hook up, to go make it wasn't so-and-so, it was the guy from the cheesy dispensary, the security guard, like with a gun. That's his job there. And somehow with the mix-up, A bunch of seeds got put in that bag with the money and given to the security guard, right? And sure enough, he said, I wouldn't
Opened
have
his
even
own
remembered it. He wouldn't have even remembered it in the craziness of everything going on that day. But like half hour later, the security guard came back and said, yeah, I don't think you meant to give me this, and gave him back like the money. And I thought that was a pretty good story of like people doing the good, right thing.
Yeah, because, you know, depending on how much money there was in there, the guy just gave you a bunch of seeds and money. Here, go start a grow op. But I tell you what, I met some really cool people. I met South Vermont grower out there.
Oh, no shit. Hell yeah.
Yeah. He stopped by a couple times.
I didn't remember meeting him. Fuck.
He was there with his dog, too. That may ring a bell for you. But yeah, he showed up for a little bit. That was cool. Somewhere around here, I've got one of his slats.
Pretty cool.
Still one of my favorite slaps, though, is the smoking chicken.
Chicken ham. Yeah.
We got a little flower from Buddy there.
Nice.
Some of this, what was that? Don what was
Mega.
it? Mega.
Don
Yeah.
Mega. It's fun. It's a strain that's been around a few years from Soulfire, or wait, sure.
Yeah, Soulfire.
Yeah, Don Mega. It was our first time with the cut. It's good. It's like old school stony, super stony.
Really oily weed. That's what I remember about it a lot. It's got a lot of oil content to it, which is gone almost.
Yeah, even the captain got there the day early when we got up there, and I don't know, a small group of us, like basically just us. There was like a line of hundreds of people outside, but we were still packing up seeds for the next day till I don't know what time later that night. That was the cool hangout.
It was really late because I tell you what, when I got there, there was only probably about 16 people outside. By the time Bud finally made it up there, there's a good 100 to 150 people around the corner. Needless to say, the captain got to meet everybody in line. My ass was sitting on the pavement.
Nothing wrong with making friends.
Fuck no. That's
Well,
what it's all about.
What's cool about it, other than like, it's not an official cannabis event. It's not like that. But then, like, I guess when you get that many people, yeah, it's like that. You know, just people set up their whole little camp thing, whatever, their chair, their tent, whatever they got, and a table with a dab rig, all their dabs, and everybody there is like comparing notes, sharing with each other, talking shop, basically all night long.
Yeah.
Right. You can tell the next day, because in the morning, when you get back there 8 in the morning, now there's like A lot of people. You could tell by the faces of the people that did the all night and the ones that just showed up there that morning. Because when you do an all nighter on the concrete of a sidewalk,
and it was kind of chilly out there.
Yeah,
it did get chilly.
And
I was freezing my ass off
all night and probably hardly sleep. Yeah. But a lot of those people, they're first in. They get their stuff and whatever. They're in bed at home by 11:30, sleeping the rest of the day.
And actually, that's one of the reasons why I gave out my seeds on Friday night too, is because those were the hardcore people. Those are the people that will probably run my genetics than the person that was 400th or 500th or 1,000th in line. You know, those are the people that are coming there to get those better genetics. And, you know, some of the stuff that, like the tie, you have to grow it out and give it a go and see what it comes out to. You know, see what pheno you pull out of it. So hopefully by giving them out Friday night, that those 400 seeds, that hopefully 200 of them will be popped by the next year.
I think a lot of people take them and fucking with good intent, but their demand is like seeds. There's a lot of seeds out there, and you buy more seeds. You have that nature to fucking keep up is real with seeds. I noticed that a long time ago. Fucking, if anything, you want to collect them. And a lot of times you don't fucking, the seeds you fucking go to buy there come with a freebie that you fucking ended up popping before you buy the fucking thing that you intended on popping first. So I think shit gets left behind very quickly, man, when it comes to what's getting popped.
I could say this from my experience, even from last year, or just my experience overall. Yeah, there's some, like, even in free seed day, like I say, I was the person handing out the premium packs, like whatever, exotic mic or exotic genetics.
I didn't even get any of those.
You had to. If you didn't come up to my station?
No, I was outside helping with the people being, you know, stopping people walking in from the wrong direction into the store. I was that person outside.
But then this other table that had, I don't know, like every other
I missed
kind
all
of
the
variety.
good ones.
Right. Well, but I know that you got a lot from this table. This other table that just had all the I guess you'd say just regular folk that also participate in free seed day. You never know where the, like, super plant that you're looking for, especially, is in. It could, you know, and most people are going to probably pop the name brand ones first, you know, the ones that they think had value more than the guy that. There's a lot of these people, their stuff's not really for sale. They just they just do a thing for free seed day. They participate in that. Yeah. And when you look at a lot of the genetics that are on there, and
that's when you go, wow.
Yeah, it's hard to explain. I'm not explaining it well, but, like, yeah, don't count those out, you know.
No, because, you know, and a lot of those guys sent in really big bags of seeds to give away. And, you know, I'm looking at a few of them here, and, you know, this one's a Congolese land race, you know, whoa, I never heard of this person. Woey Seeds, Roberts Creek, Congo, times the Congolese land race. You know, stuff like that that don't come from people that sell seeds. They just do the seeds up and give Mace a whole bunch of them to help them out. And shit. I wish I would have grabbed a couple more of those packs because there were a lot there. But hey, I was given access to everything that was there on Friday night out there. And, you know, I grabbed a pack of each. I didn't grab 3 or 4 or 5 packs or anything like that. You know, it was such a wonderful time being able to grab at least one of everything that was there. I was happy with that. But yeah, I guess I did miss out on some good stuff.
This lighter just fell off my lap.
Pretty good odds there. Man. One in a million shot there.
Well, experience for me, Serge, who's Compound Genetics, Serge, his little station was next to mine, and I'd only managed to save a couple buds over the last week of what we've been running, this apples and bananas. That's really, really good. That we got it a clone through a friend. You know how that goes. So I was able. He is the guy that made apples and bananas. He said it was. He worked with the different line and all that to create that pheno or that line for 11 months, like 2 years ago. But I showed him the bud, and well, I don't know what that even means, but okay, I guess I know what it means. He said he smelt it, looked at it. It's really good. He said, "Oh, that's the breeder cut." I was like, "Oh, cool." I mean, I guess through our little channel, we got like what he called the breeder cut. So I guess it's more legitimized now that the guy that made it looked at the bud and said, "Yeah, that's it." Because when you get clones that way, which we have a good source, I never doubt it. They're always usually exactly what they say. But you never know. You never know where he got it. You know, sometimes, I don't know. Sometimes it's with like intent. Most of the time, maybe it's just people not mixing things up or mixing up a name, or I don't know.
No,
but
they're too lazy to write the whole name on the cup is what it is. And then the next time that they make up the cup, they forget to put that part of the name on it again. And that's how it gets passed around a lot.
Well, it was kind of cool to meet Serge, because maybe in the last 2 years, maybe 8 varieties of clones have come through our hands. And not that there's more than his 2, but 2 of his, which at the time, it wasn't like we knew it was his. We just knew the name of it. Once it was good is when we looked it up and found out what it was, who it was. But it's the apples and bananas. It's a compound genetics, and it's this grape gas, which is another compound genetics. So, yeah, it was cool talking to the, Surge. I guess he's the guy that, not I guess, he said from in our conversation, he made him. That's his gig.
All the seed talk, we should give a pack of seeds away. I got some extra boneyard gear I can give out. 2 packs, a backpack, then I can throw some of my own stuff in there. If it's up to you, Eagle. I mean,
You want to give away somebody? When have I ever said no to
let's do it.
giving away Pete?
Give 2 packs away, one at a time, I guess, so we can give more people opportunity to grow.
Well, why don't I throw in a 15 pack of Squirrel's Tail and we'll give away 3 packs of seeds.
Oh yeah, more the merrier.
Alrighty. Let me see how many people we have in chat. $76. So for say 4 times that's what, 304. Somebody pick a number between 0 and 304. Please, we'll start this giveaway. Any volunteers? All right. You want to pick that lucky number, put it in chat?
Packaging for the shit. I'll stick it on the packaging. Get it. Put that away. Right. Backpack on there, I guess.
So I've got a friend coming up and we're gonna come up to Michigan, I guess, during the weekend. I was gonna head up for the 420 event there at Motor City in Flint. But that's a card holder only event, so she wouldn't have been able to get in. Any other events going on in Michigan over the weekend, Eagle, that you may know of, or anybody else out there?
No, to be like, no, I don't, because I hadn't planned on anything further than this. I do know there are a few going on, but why be like kicking the can? Man, you know what I mean? Yeah. All right. Well, Ryan, I don't know, somehow, some way bailed on us. So we need somebody else to pick that. I see me. You want to pick that lucky number from 0 to 304? Pretty please.
That is for a pack of bone.
It's already been throwing down numbers and shit.
For a pack of backpack, some black lot fruit times space cheese.
Nice.
Yeah, I can't wait to actually pop those when I get back.
2 packs of 10 of those I can give away. So I got more. So much of them he gave me that I'm gonna get a few of these.
All right, guys. So we do have our lucky number. They've been dropping numbers in chat for the last few minutes. You guys hopefully know how this works. You guys have a minute and a half to pick that lucky number.
US only, I'm sorry.
There you go. Good time to throw that in. US only on this one. Multiple guesses will get you disqualified unless you see your number has been already guessed. Then you can put a number, another number. Multiple guesses will get you disqualified, though. That being said, you have from the time you see start to the time you see stop. Good luck, you guys. Thank you for giving away some seeds.
I'll throw 2 packs of my gelato question mark in there just for fun, but so they can have something extra to pop. Yeah, good shit. He gave me so much shit. I have to bless somebody else with some of it. I'll never get to all of it. Yeah.
I'm now testing out the Amy wine cheeses that I created. I've just done a full tray of them, so I'm gonna test them out, and if they're pretty good again, I'll come on and I'll do a giveaway. I'll do a big giveaway.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the whole reason why I made them anyways.
We have a local like discount store. And now they're started carrying a lot of produce too. But the last time I found these, they had Fiskars and they were $1.99 a pop. And now I've got these pruning shears that were $1.99 a piece. And it looks like they even have a little cannabis plant down there in the bottom. So if you're in the Cleveland area, run out to Mark's, grab these for $1.99. You can't beat cheap pruning shears.
That lucky number you were looking for was 13. So who do we have that was closest to lucky number 13? They started off strong and then they just like jumped.
Thanks for picking my lucky number.
Druzilla so far, I think at 22. 22, I believe, gets it. Right? Unless I'm wrong, Chad, please correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, Rick Wolf, at 23. Close between y'all. I'm pretty sure 22 gets it. Please contact Mr. Green Fingers, Captain 420.
We can do.
All right,
one more.
I want to do one. I got a good one.
We can do 2 giveaways for this. I have 1 more pack of the Boneyard gear, the same one. I have 2 packs of the 10 ready for 2 different people. That'll throw in my own shit with too. So if you want, give away more. I mean,
Go. So do 2 more. You guys want to do it at the same time?
it's up to Bud. Doesn't matter to me.
All
I
right.
can split them up.
However,
How's that would be
bless
best.
somebody
as
more.
long as
Bless more people.
just someone
Yeah.
DMs me, the
Bless
winner
some more
DMs me,
people.
and we go from there.
So
All right. It's because this is one
You did
winner is
good.
gonna get all this.
Let's hear.
Okay, so this is from
That's why they should
Masonic,
be all different.
Masonic himself. So it's GMO Wilson, one of those.
Captain, why don't you pick out that lucky number? Sorry.
I might
Go
not
ahead,
be
Bud.
able to read all the stuff, but this is from Night Owl.
Yeah.
This is Creme de la Compton from Night Owl. This is from Sungrown Mids. It was Gary Payton Knockout. It is Gary Payton Knockout. This is from Irie Genetics. It's Jack Tripper, Lemon Skunk, into Jack the Ripper. Yeah, Jack the Ripper. This is a natural selection from Masonic. It's Panama Red into Wilson.
Damn.
And that's, yeah. And we're going to add the top it off. I'm not going to open it, but it's whatever Exotic Mike gave.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm working on the inside next year. I put my time in the parking lot this year. I'm working inside next year.
All right.
It's
So we have
it's Gusher Time Rainbow Chip from Exotic Mike.
We have the lucky number already. So who's going first here? Is Green Fingers going forward? Buddy, you want to roll first?
Everybody with the super mega pack. No, I'll go first.
Yeah.
I'll go first, and then the super mega pack's the last one.
Okay, let's build
grand finale.
Yeah,
build up the grand because
that thing's fucking huge, bro. I'm like, holy shit.
That-
Yeah.
that's a-
Yeah, I almost
that
want to
should-
jump out.
There we go. So this one is for the Green Fingers giveaway. You guys have a minute and a half again. Hopefully you guys aren't too stoned. You remember the rules from the last time. One guess only. Multiple guesses will get you disqualified from start to stop. Again, thank you, Green Fingers. And good luck to you all. Cheers. Oh shit. I almost wrote tart.
Man,
Tart. Can't tart.
I'm gonna have to jump out to get that mega pack. Fuck.
It's
To hit that
it's
mega
I
tart.
know.
God damn. That thing got like every pack in the world in there.
I'll do a giveaway as well. I'll do afterwards. It's from 707 Genetics. Polar bears, purple punch, cross, tush cleaner. I'm not gonna pop them, so if someone wants them, purple punch, push cleaner. I think it's a 10 or 12 pack or something. And I'll throw in a couple of greenhouse amnesia haze or greenhouse amnesia. 2 of them as well.
Yeah, my newest competitor in Thailand. I welcome all you Dutch people.
Good way to get to 420. People in the pre-420 mood. Some seeds. They're awesome. 30 seconds, guys. If you haven't seen, there's 80 people. I believe I have not seen 80 guesses in chat. Pick a number between 0 and 320.
Who was that first winner? Just by the so I could.
Oh, that was I want to say that was Dro.
Yeah. Get a hold of me on Instagram. Either Salt and Sea Seeds or my Instagram. Robert RWT Green Fingers. RWT Green Fingers. Oh, I gotta stop this guy.
So, Bud, did you happen to find an extra free seed day shirt and a large in the back of the van?
I think we did.
Yeah.
A
Bud,
couple bonus
brought
seconds
everything
there
in.
because I wrote top in chat that time instead of stop. Fucking keyboard. All right, 131 was you guys' lucky number that round. Let's see here. 111 so far.
I just think Eagle's really high.
That's always a good possibility, my friend. So I believe it was 111. Lucky 1111 was closest to your 131. Unless somebody can call me out on that. I grew some. Is the man you're looking for, Green Fingers.
What's the name one more time? So I can write it.
I grew some.
I grew some. Okay.
Yeah. Of course, you know who I grew some is. All right. This time again, let me refresh because we did step up last time. Green Fingers, how about you get away the lucky number this time? Let's see what we have here. From 0 to 333. Same rules apply, guys. Thank you. I seen any limitations or specifications for this giveaway?
No. No. Just got to want them. if you don't want them or whatever, you know, to put a number in it. Yeah.
Honesty policy. Ooh, it says martial artist says I think it was Supreme Great. What was Supreme Great's number? We gotta make this right if it's I fuck this up.
Oh man, that smells like slaps.
Yeah, fuck it. So the number was 131, right? Yeah, 123. Yeah. So yeah, I did fuck that up. Actually, so my bad, and that's why I love chat. My bad on that. So one Supreme Grape did have 123, but if we go down here a little bit further, man, that was way premature on that one. Operation Annihilation has 127. So technically, I'm sorry, I grew some. Annihilation, Operation Annihilation is your winner there. My bad, I grew some. Thank you guys to chat for correcting me. That's why I threw it out there for you guys to help me police that one. All right,
I'll help look with the number, but I opened up chat and I don't see the next number in there yet.
I know it. No, Green Fingers was supposed to
pick it
there.
Yeah.
0 to 333.
Let me do that. Hold on. 0 to what? 333?
Yeah.
Or to
231 is my number, please.
That's exactly the number I'm gonna pick.
I'll throw in one of these as well.
Nice.
Well, not one of these nugs, but one of the seeds. One of the seeds that create. One of the seeds that created that.
When are you gonna type start, Eagle? And then we'll
as soon as we all right, we got that number. All right, we're rolling right now. This is for Iceni, right? This is Iceni's roll. All right, here we go. Start. Good luck, guys. You have minute and a half. Good luck to you all. And they're blowing by.
I got them. I have it on my screen.
I'll take a couple packs of that King's Juice, though. I see. I really think that would be a great sea of green out in the field in Thailand.
I just told Robert about that one. He likes the orange. I said, yeah, that'd be a nice one for him.
So if I get it, I have this field next to my house. I can put it in. Hint, hint, hint.
Are you looking for a head gardener?
Yeah, but I only pay 400 baht a day. But I'll give you a free room. Fan, no air conditioning.
So if somebody hits it dead on, it's over, right?
Yeah.
Somebody hit it dead on.
There we go.
Smoke Sense 45.
Cheers to Smoke Sense. Please hit Iceni up for that lovely pack of seeds.
Oh, sorry. DM me on it, Instagram.
All right, who's gonna pick the lucky number for the grand finale? Huh?
Yeah. and then I'll help look too to make sure it's no.
Appreciate
Man, I really
that.
want to dip out and put a number in.
I know. I'm gonna have to fall out right quick.
I'm gonna try the old lucky 173, huh?
Yeah, that's so much fucking good seeds right there. I would just do that for the exotic mic pack
Well,
because
this
I
one,
had a boner for his gear back in the day. I had a boner for his gear back in the day.
0 to 360 on this one. 0 to 360. Who's picking that number?
No, hey, did you? Compound and exotic are really big in Thailand.
Oh shit, I'm dropping these lighters.
They
All right,
get
who do we
like
pick?
$100 a clone.
Oh yeah.
Who
I
do we
love
pick
the
to
exotic
pick
mics
the
one.
number?
It was good.
I got this one.
Oh, my dog is being a brat.
I want to make it easy for him, though.
I'm jumping out. I'm jumping. Just kidding. I would have won if I did.
Really fucking concentrate on this one. I don't want to make it easy.
These are all U.S. ones, right?
Yes. I believe, buddy. USO only.
Yeah, that I prefer that. So especially with this many.
Yeah, you don't want to lose those to the mail, that's for sure.
All right, I picked it. There it is. Good luck on that one, guys.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to jump inside and work next year.
Definitely. All right, same rules. US only preferred. I guess that's man. It just makes it. Yeah. Good luck to you. So you guys have from the time you see start to stop. And this one from 0 to 360 is the number range. Thank you guys for giving away beans again. Good luck on the giveaway. Good luck on the grand finale. I feel like there should be a cannon blowing seeds out of the air.
That's what I thought when I got this bag from Sungrown Mids. He gave me one bag and then he goes, oh, here, take these too. And this is the TK times Cushman's times the TKM10. And man, there's got to be like 300 seeds in there.
Let me get some of those.
So there's already
some.
What?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I believe they got it, didn't they?
With Trevor, Sun-Grown Mids, he's one of the kindest brothers. And yeah.
Oh shit. I think that's 2 in a row. 2 in a row. Somebody got that motherfucker dead on.
That's cool.
Yeah. I see it.
Congratulations, Ty Grows. Hit up Buddy Kilowatts there and claim that fucking grand finale.
That was a
no shit.
I was gonna guess 1, 2, 3, and I thought, nah, that's too easy. They'll fucking see that coming a fucking mile away. So I flipped it around there. And you guys got it anyway. Oh shit. Congratulations, Ty. And thank you guys for giving away some beans. And like I said, man, that shit means a lot to fucking people on the other side. A lot of times, man, genetics are crazy expensive, or can be. And fuck, in the case of the grand finale there, that either fucking sets somebody else up for a very long time, or fucking they had the fucking option of fucking passing them along. So a little bit of love along the way too. You know what I mean? So that's pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty good trade bait.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and April second week in April is the best time to give out a lot of seeds and get results.
Just past the 20 on that too. Cheers, guys.
And if you pop my Thai seeds, next April you'll be able to harvest them.
Oh shit.
Just lost a joint or I smoked it. I probably smoked it. Oh shit.
I've done that.
A lot.
On the counter. I
You're
just got
lost in the twilight zone, green fingers.
a countertop seed. What do? Do you think it's one of the boneyard? It has to be the boneyard seeds, right? It's the only ones I had out. Fuck, I just found one big old bean. It has to be. Yeah. I'm just guessing. Fuck. That sucks. I hate finding them random.
Oh, damn.
It sucks. I can't find
I'm gonna put it back in this one, even though it might not.
SVT grower. His slap. I've been looking for that thing.
Let's see if it looks like these other ones I can sell.
Ah, there we go. Oh shit.
Yeah, there's the thing.
Now everybody went.
Some extra slaps.
There we go. There's his slap. Lost audio.
Well, guys, I think we're about gonna wrap this one up. It's hard to top that grand finale.
Yeah, is everything given away already? That's yeah. I forgot to jump out and win those. That was cool, man. A lot of giveaway.
It was cool of all of you guys to give away some seeds. Pretty awesome.
Yeah. Yeah,
Don't worry, green fingers. I got you because I was gonna send you some stuff a week or two ago, but I thought, oh, let me wait till after free seed day. Same with Major. Major's waiting on these autos, but when we communicated, he said, oh, wait to send them till after free seed day. He suggested that. He's pretty smart.
Can you say that one line again?
Free seed day.
Major's waiting on some autos.
Oh yeah.
You're supposed to send him the autos, remember? Like all the autos you could. That's what he said. Send me all the autos you could. Every auto.
Yeah.
Getting that.
It'll be after 3 years of giving them an honest try, it'll be easier when I pick through them to go, yeah, you can have those, because yeah, I'm done with it. I'll just grow small. I'd rather just grow a small photo.
Yeah. They smoked good when I received the gift packs. I loved it.
Yeah. Some of that is bias. Like it could be bias. I think, like I say, oh, I gave it a fair, but maybe I was opinionated about it because actually, I'm the only one that didn't think it was very good. Like everyone else thought it was pretty good weed.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with them. It's just whatever you. There's a place for it. Like I actually think, and if I do it this time, because I get good sun in my house by the windows, that I'll see if it works as like a house plant and see what happens. Like, because if you can grow it with hardly any light or like, grow environment and it comes out pretty good, a little plant that's consumable, well, then that's pretty cool. Because a lot of people, that's about all, they can barely take care of house plants.
I would think you
Speaking,
want to turn CBD auto. Like that would be the autos you would want, so you can get more CBD faster.
Speaking of,
Well, I'm
well,
probably pretty sure at a commercial level, that's where like autos play a role,
Just to
right?
hemp.
And Ryan probably knows more about that than
Hemp is
than
still
me.
the way
But
to the bigger
if you
plant.
could grow something that you were confirmed was not female, it's just going to do exactly this, and can
Triploids,
just,
auto triploids.
I mean, they're just into biomass, and but then again, they probably take the risk with other varieties that put out giant plants. Why? Because like the one thing with autos, the ones I've seen, they're not giant plants.
one thing I want to see someone do the Joe Petrie technique, light schedule with an auto flower, and see how it deals with it. Because auto flowers can't compete with it. Well, if you can grow a photo period with a Joe Petrie method and get chunks that are frosty, stinky, sticky, yeah, what are we all doing? Come on, get with it, everyone. This was grown with 15 hours off.
Oh yeah.
Well, autos would do that. The thing is, I at the first year I did both, but then I realized with the indoor there was no purpose in it. Like all right, I leave it in veg, or like why would I waste any space on it? But outdoors, yeah, it seems like you could plant it any time of year and it's going to do exactly that. It's going to grow a little bit and then flower. That was my experience. But like indoor, I was like, yeah, that's taking up space and leaving it in the bedroom 18-hour light. I didn't think that stuff was better than that year I did the same seed, a few indoor like that and a few outdoor, and the outdoor ones weren't as big, but were better.
hey, you were following Mace when he had that bag. Did you grab any of those night owl seeds?
Yeah, I just gave away 1 pack of them.
Okay.
Why, you want some of them?
Yeah, have you got one?
I probably did.
Guys, who wants to be on the first on the Audis?
I'll take it. I'll see you guys next time around. Have a good week, everyone.
Thank you for that grand finale, bud.
Yeah, always.
Thanks, buddy.
Peace, bud.
I'll jump back next. Piss and puff. Peace and love. Piss and puff. Everyone. See you next time.
Thank you, my friend, as well.
You're
Cheers,
welcome.
I see.
Have a great day.
Yeah.
My battery's at 2%.
Perfect timing.
I like that star, or whatever that is. I don't know why I say star. Yellows.
So yeah, what I'll do is, Robert, why don't you send me your information, and I will send you the Thai seeds, and you can put them in that pack, and I'll send you some of those other seeds.
For sure. I'll hit you up right now.
And I'll give you some Thai seeds for yourself and some other stuff too.
For sure. I'll hit you up right now, man.
All right, that way
Yeah.
we don't have to send
Yeah.
2 packages out.
I got it.
And I'll be the next one. Thank you, Eagle, for letting me jump on and join you guys for another great evening. Everybody out in chat, have a good one. Ryan, peace. Robert, as always, a pleasure. Peace. And Eagle, hopefully, maybe we'll see you bump into each other over the next couple weeks.
Hopefully.
Peace out.
Have a good one.
All right, let's work through the barks real quick. All right, everybody go plant some seeds. Eagle, respect, much love. Everybody go plant some seeds. I already said that. Everybody go plant some seeds. Love you. Peace out.
You too.
Have a good
Peace.
day.
Cheers, dogs. Later. With that being said, man, thank you guys. Of course, Smiley's Gardens, Crack Babies, Cannon Trooper, Ryan, Iceni, Green Fingers, Bloody Kilowatts, Miranda Family Farms, Captain 420 for popping in and having a great night tonight. And my deepest apologies for the reschedule of the Matt Abel. Super bummed on that one myself. It's one I was really looking forward to. But hopefully that opportunity will come again very, very soon. Cheers, Matt Abel and the Cannabis Council. Hopefully we'll hear your story very soon. With that being said, let me get my workout in. I'll probably be back. Good chance being back for at least a smoke and the shout outs. Thank you guys for tuning in. Man, I hate not doing the shout outs. I always feel like there's just something missing from the night, some closure that just wasn't there. But cheers to you guys. I appreciate you guys more than you'll ever know. In case we do not see each other, this is the end of your day, your journey. Please get some rest. If this is the beginning of your day, please take time out for a little bit of self-love, a little bit of meditation along the lines of what I'm hoping will be an amazing Tuesday for you. Please take time out to do something nice for somebody. Random acts of kindness do save lives. With that being said, if the universe permits, I'll see you in a few hours with some quick smoke, some shout outs. Thank you guys for tuning in this fun episode.